Hey! I really need to add a fade to that. It's just like, bam, here we are. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Charisma Plus. We are on, what episodes does it say we're on?
Some episodes.
5 or 6 or something. We're in there.
We're on 6.
6. Yay!
Yep.
But thank you very much for joining us tonight. We got a couple of pieces of fan art. We took last week off. Matt was getting married.
That's right.
Yay!
It happened, guys.
Yeah.
She said yes, and everything's okay. I'm pretty shocked, to be honest.
Yeah, we didn't play last week, so we don't have a whole bunch to show you this week. That's okay. Let's go to our fan art page, and here is the long lost character. Malazar. He did.
He did.
That's some good art, though.
Yeah.
I like that.
We're from the same person. We got some Tippy.
Oh, that's really cool. I actually super duper thought about giving Tippy a tattoo like that too.
I don't trust it, Tippy.
Yeah, it's like.
Then someone's made us.
Is like the tentacle gonna grow as you grow, like as like level wise?
Maybe it's like magical.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
It moves. What? The tattoo just moves.
Yeah.
I know that would be
I like that
awesome.
too. I like that too.
So whenever anybody animated,
The meme of Terrence's character.
that first interview is legit.
We are real in here so we can see this. How he looks normally. How he sees himself.
Doritos. Money.
Look at the pose, though.
Got everything.
You got the thug life glasses.
Yeah. Got a big necklace because bit.
10 man.
10 man.
I don't have a heart.
You doing, Rusty Tin Man?
Just want a heart.
That's how we all see him.
Oh, seen as a gun guy, whatever.
But if you've got any fan art, hashtag Charisma Plus D&D on Twitter. We'll see it. We'll feature it next time. I don't think we have any fan art of Jamar's new character yet. Torian, and then Perry, who Bump is playing right now. Most helpful dwarf. Yeah.
He's a good kid. He's a good kid.
He's a good guy. He's a good guy. So, recap time. Last time we had the aftermath of the fight where Enryu and Balazar fell. Mm-hmm. You guys looted all the bodies.
Sure did. We scattered some ashes into the garden bed.
How does it say you say your name again, Jamar? Is it
Torian like DeLorean.
Yeah.
Torian or Torion?
Just Torian.
Torian.
Okay. Because I have like an A and it's like kind of got a circle through it. And I'm like, I don't know what I wrote. But anyway,
What do I mean?
you came from the Wizard's Tower.
Mm-hmm.
You've joined the party as kind of like their eyes to keep a lookout for these little leeches you guys have seen. Then Perry, he was there for the fight, and Bump took him over. Maybe forever. We'll see. Interviews robotic smash bodies on top of the roof. Dr. Wiley came and picked him up. Wiley picked him up with his odd magnet magic that he has. Jules Romero, Romero is standing in as the guild leader for now. He told you guys that I gave you guys another quest if you want it to go get some herbs about
Black Lotus.
how far did he say, a day away? About a day away. Mm-hmm. Also, the way the conversation went, that you guys can also get him a body. That Wiley's where he actually his manor is pretty close to where these flowers are. Mm-hmm. And if you guys want to do that,
I will think about it.
yeah. What else? Did anything else happen before you guys went to the temple?
The Black Lotus flowers is used to make medicine, and so we weren't able to buy any health packs.
Yeah, the health potions.
Health potions are sold out.
Yeah.
Some adventurers keep buying them. Who's doing this?
Weird.
Why would they need to do that?
So you guys gonna go do that? Maybe you guys split for a little bit. Mary went to get your boat fixed.
Yeah.
You guys went to gather some supplies. You guys ended up heading to the temple of Sune.
Sauna.
The sauna. You got pampered. I think Perry, you met someone there.
Yep.
Zarenith.
Zarina.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But she wasn't blessed by the
In his
goddess.
eyes- In his eyes, she was. She was beautiful.
And maybe that's the real lesson.
Yeah. Beauty is skin deep. Right?
That's right.
All right.
You guys got pampered. Half of you guys got like the mop treatment.
We got the express water.
They had you guys were standing there and they like washing your groins vigorously. As you guys were
They
just
washed them, then had to wash them again.
That's true. Yep. But eventually, you guys got all cleaned up. You guys had a bonus, the blessing of Sune. I don't remember exactly what the bonus was, but something for your charisma, like +1 to your charisma.
Yeah.
Because we were.
It made us feel super confident.
Yeah.
And when you guys left in your robes that you got from the temple, there's like see-through pieces of fabric that you guys just walk around naked pretty much. But you guys went to the Noble Lady, the nicest place in the city, where the owner, Sanders, noticed you guys and that you were drawing a crowd. Treated you guys really well, possibly for marketing reasons. Brought you guys in, set you up on the table, the big table in the middle. Before that, Galvin, you went out to, on your own, found kind of a little grove area. It seemed untouched by anybody.
Rolled super well.
Yeah, and you found a nice waterfall to wash under, and this naked old lady was there, named Sandra. And she talked to you for a while. You mentioned to her that you were looking for an animal companion. She said she could probably help you. She gave you a leaf that said that would help you find this place again. Because on your freaking roll, you rolled like freaking, I don't know, 26 or something. It was crazy, whatever it was.
Yeah, I think I maxed out on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So maybe it's gonna be a hard place to find next time. I don't know, but now you have a leaf. But during the meal, you guys got served all this fancy food. You guys were wine and dined, and you guys brought out some of the old 200-year-old Crimson Haze cake finger special or whatever the name of it was, huh?
It was called the Purple Haze, wasn't it? The cake finger one.
Was it? I think that was a joke.
It was called the Purple Haze.
Was it?
Like the dwarf extra strength crimson.
Maybe that's what it
haze
was.
called the Purple Haze.
Maybe that's what it was. I don't remember. It's a bug. Get out of here. There was a noble there that started causing some trouble. I don't have his name in front of me. Was it Michael?
I don't think he gave us his name.
It was Michael Hayes.
Yeah, Michael
What
Hayes.
was it? Okay.
Michael Hayes talked some trash.
Yeah, the rest of
Who came down to confront Michael after he told you guys were trash? No, Galvin did. Galvin got
I
slapped.
did, and he slapped me.
Yeah.
And then I told him I was going to kill him.
Yeah, and I think
The Torian.
Torian. I really want to say Tyrion every time. That's the problem. World of Warcraft about to come out here. Torian came down with you, and between him, you summoned your sword and threatened the guy, and both of you looking pretty menacing. He backed up. And what happened? Did he leave?
I think he just left.
Eventually, he felt so threatened that he left.
That's right. Okay. It's been 2 weeks trying to piece it all back together. He left through the commotion. Sanders apologized to you guys, gave you guys rooms for the night. And I think that's somebody chirping.
Oh, yeah. I'll go,
I thought that was,
yeah. I was like, what is that?
Oh, me. But that's pretty much what happened last time. You guys went to sleep. I miss anything? Anything important happened with any of the characters?
Perry and Tippy had a drinking contest.
That's right.
He drank like the whole keg, the whole little like mini keg of the really strong beer, and it knocked him out straight away. So he was passed out.
Yeah.
He got carried to his room though. When I was carried him.
That's right.
I mean, is there anything important that happened?
Oh
As far as like main
That's really fun.
cool side note, there was we heard Sanders mention the red snapper.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Right. red snapper. Right.
Brothel.
Yeah, the brothel boat.
The brothel boat. Yeah. Little party boat. It's out there somewhere.
Yeah.
We'll find it one day.
So, yep. And I guess that's where we'll come in. You guys got your full night rest. No crazy dreams or anything happened. Actually, how much did you donate to the temple? Do you remember?
Yeah, I wrote it down somewhere.
I know I donated. Well, Perry donated 75.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to be like,
Yeah, he threw out a lot. Mine was 12.
Yours is 12? Okay, it's Perry that did it then. Okay.
19.
Okay. Yeah, you guys wake up. It's early morning. The sun is coming in through your window. The lavish room lays out before you. You're laying on this fluffy feather bed that you can, like, the sides of it kind of come up around you because it's just so squishy and the canopy is above you. I don't know, maybe it may be uncomfortable to some, but it may be a little hot to the bigger bodies in the party. Like maybe Joy is like, whew.
Warm.
But there is a knock, Perry, at your door. You're
come in.
and the door opens and peeks in one of the maids, and she has a silver tray in her hand. He says, "Excuse me, there's a message for you."
Oh, okay, man. Thank you. Take it.
Yeah, and you take the tray. On the tray, there is it's a shelled necklace. It's just a blue, like, spiral shell down to a point on a leather string, and a sealed envelope. And it has a wax seal on it, and it looks to be the same kind of sign, of which I'm not too sure exactly what it is, of the Temple of Sune.
All right. Here goes to open it.
Yeah, you crack it open.
Yep.
And it is a letter, just from, that's not signed anyone in particular, but it's a thank you letter from the temple. And they send blessings with you and hope that you accept this, and it keeps you blessed on your journeys.
All right. You look at the necklace. Time to impress the bliss, and takes it, and then he puts it on and kind of looks at it, like swings it.
Yep.
Like, yeah.
All right. Yeah, and you have that on, and yeah, it seems to you, it just seems to be a necklace. So when everybody wakes up, all give me your Constitution. It's not a saving throw. Would check, just a Constitution check. What'd you get? 16.
Oh my god.
6.
6.
Hey, we went to the drunkest.
10. Okay. Well, actually, you didn't go. You don't have to worry about it. That's okay. Sorry. What'd you get?
11.
11.
Or just this? Yeah. 16.
16. Okay. If you got 10 or above, you keep your blessing. If you got below 10, you wake up looking nasty, and your blessing is gone. The rest of you that rolled above 10, you wake up looking just as pampered and good as you did before you went to sleep. Your hair's still perfectly straight.
Nice braid going on.
Still got flowers in your hair and your beard.
Yeah. Sticking out the man bun.
And then Torian, there is a knock at your door.
Who is it?
Pardon me, sir, it's Sanders.
Come in.
And he cracks the door open, and he kind of like has his hand up and,
I'm decent.
oh, very good. Well, good morning. How was your stay here, the noble lady?
It was pretty amazing.
Very good. Glad to hear. My apologies again for last night's commotion and the young nobleman that gave you trouble, and please accept this. And he flashes you a golden card.
I take it.
That is a all expense paid trip back to here. You know, meal, lodging for you and your companions for one night.
Awesome.
And I hope that will suffice. But please, if you need any help with your bags, or you be going out today.
Yeah, we're leaving.
Oh, very good. Well, do I need to send up the servants to? He kind of has trouble finding the word. Do you need any help taking your things?
No, I should be okay.
Very well. Have a good day then. And he dismisses himself and leaves. And so you have this golden card in your hand. And You can't really read it unless the light's just hitting it just right, and you can see like the imprints of like free on it. You got your golden ticket.
Put it in my bag.
Okay, yeah. Put it away.
The first hour that I'm awake, I am on the floor meditating, and I'm working on summoning my packed weapon.
Okay, awesome. Yeah. Does anybody else have anything they need to?
Yeah, I'm
Work
doing
on
the
before they
same
go.
with summoning my quasit.
Yeah, you guys are level 3 now, so yeah.
Ooh. And putting on my armor of shadows too.
So
Bam.
so you're summoning your pack weapon. You can make that. That's like whatever you want it to look like. That's what you told me,
Anything
right? Right. Okay.
What's it gonna be?
It's gonna be a halberd.
Good old
Ooh.
Howard.
Nice.
And Mary, you're summoning. Does your closet have like a name?
Introducing Zeke.
Zeke.
The closet.
Zeke the closet.
Yeah.
Does Zeke have like a little personality or?
Yeah. He's like. So, for those of you who don't know what a quasit looks like, and I didn't, you should look it up right now. Like, type quasit D&D into your Google images.
It looks like one of the green gremlins.
Yeah, it's like a little cute little gremlin thing. He's got these big black eyes, and it's got a cool tail, and they're really cute, but kind of also gross looking. So that's what he looks like when he's in his closet form. But he's super cool because he can also turn into a centipede, a rat, or a toad.
How do you spell closet?
Yeah, that's what I'm.
Oh, Quasit, I think.
Sure.
Memory. Is that it?
Pretty close. I think it's pretty close.
You could probably guess at it and put like quasit
Yeah.
D&D warlock or something. It'll probably show you the right thing.
KZ or something.
You found that cute picture of him?
Cute.
There's one that's like really good.
Oh my god.
I
I haven't seen a cute one yet.
That is not
Oh,
cute.
he's so cute.
That is not cute.
Aw.
So okay.
It looks like a demon.
That's exactly what it is.
Yeah, kinda.
Reminds me of an imp.
There's no
Wow.
yep.
He is like an imp.
Yeah.
He's a lot like an imp. There's a few little differences between an imp and a quasit. Yeah.
You need to talk to somebody. You think that's cute?
As Joy wakes up, I'm just gonna start putting on my regular armor and stuff, and I'm gonna go ahead and use my blessing of the forge and kind of give it a +1 for
You'll buff up your armor for the day?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, cool. Cool. And then I imagine everyone kind of has like these normal mornings getting ready, and then our 2 warlocks are in there like saying some stuff in Bissell, and
Candles
Mary's
lit.
got this little guy crawling at the floor, and flames are rising up. And there's like a knock at the door, housekeeping, you know, go away. Yeah. So you guys are able to get yourselves. Does anybody need to do anything else while they're here in their rooms, their rests, or you guys ready to
I think that's
get
my
together?
morning duties.
Cool.
I'll sneak out before everybody else.
Okay, yeah. No, head out.
And, yes. I'll have the map, and I'll be kind of looking for a bakery.
A bakery?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's let me see. Let me look at our map real quick. Oh yeah. There's you guys are in a market area still, so you guys are over here on the left side of the map right now.
Yeah, fancy part of town.
So there's bakeries here. There's probably a couple to choose from.
Okay. I'll just go to the first one I see.
Yeah. There's like a stand nearby of or it's a shop, but they have like a stand outside where they're selling fresh donuts and such in the morning for breakfast.
I'm looking for something that someone would consider a dessert.
Okay. Yeah. And they'll have that. They'll have it inside, and you can go in and check it out. And they have everything laid out. They got it's kind of like you imagine the perfect pastry shop. They just have it all like under like glass, just laid out in front of you. Like little cream-filled donuts with sprinkles and pink frosting. Is there anything specific you want it to look like?
I'm just looking for the best one I can find.
And you can find like a good looking one. It's chocolate with sprinkles on it, and it's also a cream filled, and it's a silver. They charge you.
I'll gladly hand over the silver.
Okay, yeah. And they wish you good. They put it. They wrap it in paper and then put it into a bag for you. Well, I mean, it's not really a bag, but it's more like another bigger piece of paper. They kind of fold over it and give it to you.
I'll thank them, then I'll head out.
Okay, yeah. Are you heading out towards?
As I head out, I'm going to pull out that green leaf that the Sandra gave me.
Okay, yeah. You pull it out, and just a couple of leaves just kind of roll by and swirl around your feet a little bit, and you feel like you know the direction you need to go.
And I start walking.
Okay, yeah, and probably only 30-minute walk outside of the city. You're walking, and it's just you know this is about the spot it should be, but it doesn't look quite the same. As you pass one of the trees, as you go past, you can see the pool and you can hear the waterfall.
No, I'll head that way.
Yeah. So as you're looking around, you don't see Sandra there, but you see a bottle on a rock, and it seems to have a cork in it, and something kind of glows from inside of it.
I will pick up the bottle and I guess I'll inspect it.
Yeah, you pick up the bottle and look at it. You can see the inside of the bottle, there's a little figurine. With the glow, you can't quite tell what it is, and there is a rolled piece of paper that's stuck down into it. I wouldn't say quite a piece of paper, more like a shaving of a tree that has been drawn on and put inside of it.
I'll pop the top.
Yeah, you pop the top, and as you do, the glass cracks and it breaks in your hand, but not violently, just kind of like just shatters and falls down, almost like a glistening dust. And in your hand is this still glowing figurine that doesn't seem to take shape, no matter how you look at it, in the piece of paper or the piece of bark still.
I will hold the figurine out, and I'll kind of try to undo the scroll.
Okay, yeah. And as you open it up, there's a language. What languages do you? Do you speak any of the Druid languages?
I speak Common, Sylvan, and Dwarven.
Okay, now this is it looks like more like squares with dots, really, as you look at it, and you're not too sure what it says, but you look up and this kind of glowing figure is just past you that you didn't see there before. It's just kind of appeared, just about 10 feet away, and the paper itself begins to turn into little almost like white light butterflies. It just kind of peels away in your hand, and they wrap around you, and they come across your chest, and they kind of just make imprints into your clothes, and they just disappear like they're woven in. So you almost have like this butterfly sash now.
Oh, nice.
And before you, this figure stands there. This figure is going to be the beast that you choose it to be. What is it that you see?
It is a small raptor.
Okay, a small raptor begins to kind of as the light. It's not bright, but you just can't make it out, and it kind of begins to take a shape. And you see this small, like Jurassic Park raptor there. It's got a couple of feathers on it. But the thing that kind of sticks out to you oddly is that it's white colored right now, as these red eyes kind of come in on this white skin, and it has antlers. And then it begins to fade into the color that, however you imagine, however you would want to explain it looks. If it has a gray colored skin, or
I'm gonna say it's kind of grayish bluish.
yeah, kind of gray bluish,
Yeah.
blue. Yeah, and I guess it's like the only odd thing is it has these antlers on it, and they're not like gigantic, but there's like it's an 8 point,
Solid 8.
and the butterflies kind of that are on your clothes they glow for a moment, and you notice the figurine in your hand takes the shape of a raptor, and you have an instant connection with this creature, and you are aware, just like you would be if it was a normal creature that you'd summoned with the ranger.
Okay.
You can speak with it telepathically. You name it whatever you want to name it. The only extra thing that it has as it goes back into its normal color is that it has the ability to light up like that as white, and it provides you with 10 foot of light and then 10 foot of dim light past that.
Nice. Pretty cool. I will take a knee and hold out my hand and say, "Come here, Navi."
And
Navi.
it gladly runs up to you,
And I'll pet it.
and it purrs as best a raptor can.
Nice.
And I'll tell it to jump up on my arm.
Yeah, it'll hop up. About how big is this?
Yeah, how big
Yeah.
is this?
Well, this is not like
Right.
Velociraptor is about the size of
Yeah.
a chicken.
yes. I mean it's
It's probably about the size of that. Yeah.
Okay, I
Yeah.
thought they were like waist height.
It's probably a little bigger than a
The-
velociraptor. It's probably just a small raptor.
Small.
yeah. I would imagine it's like almost kind of like medium dog size or something.
Yeah.
That'd be dog size, yeah.
That's what I imagine.
Make it big as balls.
Yeah. So if you're thinking of like Jurassic Park raptors, it's not that big. Those are genetic mutants. So, but yeah.
Say there goes his arm.
You got that. The butterflies they stay on your clothes, like they're darker than I imagine that maybe you have like a green shirt or something.
Yeah.
What does he have?
He's wearing a dark brown studded leather.
Okay, yeah. So it's the brown, and it's almost like the color the leather would be when it's wet of these butterflies. They're just like a darker brown, and they don't go away. They stay there. You don't know if that's what that means, or it's just how it is. No
okay
significance to you.
I'm okay with it, and I will attempt to play fetch with Navi.
Oh yeah, it is your pet now. It does whatever you want it to do. Because he's very agreeable. Is it a boy or a girl?
I'm gonna say it's a girl.
I mean, it is a reptile, so looking at it, you don't know. That's gonna get under its tail and pop open its stuff. Cool. So you're out there.
The Jurassic Park raptors are girls. And
Yeah,
stuff.
they are.
Oh,
So that they can't reproduce.
Yeah.
So after you do that, are you heading back?
After playing around and stuff, I'll go back.
Okay, cool. Yeah, and you don't see Sandra there, and
I'll leave the dessert for her on the stone.
okay, yeah, awesome. I mute it every time, but it will never mute. There's a little button here that says mute alerts, and I click it, and it never works. Anyway,
Stick to Navi. Oh yeah.
So you'll be able to get back. Is there anything else you guys want to do before you guys head out, or anything, or is that your plan to head out?
I will change into my normal clothes,
Mhm.
and I will stuff my beautiful see-through robe into my bag.
Okay, yeah. So you put your gear on.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm assuming if you guys are planning to go out, that everybody's gonna gear on.
Gear up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some of you like maybe look in the mirror, like put on your put on all the leather and the metal, and you're just like,
Not as pretty. I'm going to spend about 10 minutes in prayer.
okay, yeah. Oh, and speaking of that, you brought that up. If you're using your helmet, you notice that your helmet is not where you left it. It's maybe down the floor, and there's almost kind of like this shadowy haze around it. It gives you, just looking at it, it kind of gives you a feeling of almost like a bittersweet feeling, but not alarming. Just like you see it and you're like, that's weird, but it's not like.
Oh, no, normally she gives like a somber feeling anyway.
Yeah, but it's you definitely get kind of like this. Like it's a bittersweet, I would say. It's like
Okay.
kind of like a good and a bad feeling at the same time. But and then it just kind of dissipates as you look at it. Do you use it?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, yeah, and the prayer goes off that edge. Nothing crazy happens. But definitely something was up momentarily, at least. And maybe it's her. I don't know.
Enjoy while he's packing his things, he kind of takes a moment and looks over at the was it the axe that Balazar had?
Oh yeah, Balazar's great axe.
Yeah. And he just kind of looks at it and feels a little sorrow, and you can start seeing he's thinking real hard on it, like maybe the gears are turning for him, and then and then he just continues to pack his stuff up.
All right, cool. So where are you guys meeting up at?
I'll be waiting in the main dining hall where we were last night with the rest of the group.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just assume that's where we're all.
Yeah, that's
Cool. There's free breakfast.
Hey,
Some biscuits and some.
Yeah, it's definitely not like high quality. You know, it's just kind of like mass-produced breakfast that they do at hotels.
yeah.
some of those flapjacks.
Yeah, you guys are able to eat before you go, and so yeah, what do you guys want to go? What do you want to do?
I'll make sure to pocket some bread.
Pocket
Of
bread?
course, later on.
Yeah, make a note of pocket bread.
Zeke's general personality,
Mhm.
you see, he's very skittish. Like he moves real quick.
Do you leave him out and walk around with you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm letting him just follow me around right now.
Timmy What is that?
This is Zeke. I only just
Hold
learned
on.
how to bring him
What
here.
is a Zeke?
Oh,
What is this?
he's a quasit.
Quasit.
Yeah.
You never seen one?
No.
Huh. My mom had one.
Yeah.
Mom did.
You'll love him. He's great. And I'll give him little scratches on his head and he goes like his leg pops up.
They don't seem like they're from this world.
Yeah.
Where did it come from?
Oh, I brought him here.
Wow.
I didn't see him yesterday.
No, I brought him here this morning.
Oh.
Well,
Oh, he's a guest.
Yeah, he'll be around.
you know.
Don't worry, guys. He's great. And as I'm saying this, he like climbs up onto the food buffet table and starts just like eating sausages and stuff with his little demon hands.
Yeah, and you definitely get some like glances as people are like kind of looking, but no one stops you as you seem to be.
He has a really good appetite.
Yeah, you're a guest here right now, so people are just they kind of let it go.
Let's see. Prairie walks up, like eating like everything, like food in him. So, what we gonna do today, guys?
For one, no alcohol for you.
Hey!
Yeah,
You don't even know how'd you get to your room last night? You remember? No, because Tippy drank you under the table.
I don't remember anything.
Dwarf? Are you a full dwarf?
No.
Yes.
I could have sworn they handle their liquor better than that.
Stronger constitution than that.
I'm a little bit young right now.
Oh, okay.
You know, I kind of figured that out by the facial hair.
Yeah, your beard's kind of thin, man.
Yeah.
No, I'm still trying to grow it.
You say that, and he's like perfectly smooth.
So where we gonna go today?
We talked about gathering some herbs,
Yeah,
potions,
we need to go get the black lotus flowers.
and of course we got to see where Inri went.
Well, I mean, if we get time on the way, we could.
But you can bring them back, right? Or no?
Wait, I don't know how to work with machines.
Well, in saying
There might
that,
be a mechanic in town.
right? I mean, he is a marvel of just the utmost quality. I've never seen.
craftsmanship, yeah.
I've never seen anything quite like him.
It is quite amazing.
That's dwarven technology for you.
I mean, just to have him around to study and just kind of take notes on, and
I hope to learn from him as well.
Well,
he had some good advice.
can't think of the guy's name. Oh, go ahead.
He just said some weird things from time to time. You know,
Yeah,
it's
it's a little out of character for him.
bipolar in him. That's what I would say. Which makes him more interesting,
I went to bed the other night thinking, I think, therefore I am, and it just never rang a bell for me. I don't know.
Well, there's not a truer statement, so we can learn from that.
Well, I don't know any of you guys, so
I don't either, but he's a robot. He's dwarven technology.
you at least met him.
Well, he's dwarven technology at the finest.
Whatever.
I like one of those little whoopa things.
The
If we're
whoopa
gonna go
whoopas.
If we're
visit.
going,
He wasn't called a whoopa.
I keep imagining like Galvin is like he's very interested in study. He doesn't even care about bringing him back to life. He's like,
No,
let's go get his body.
and
And everyone's like, I guess we go get him. And Bump's like, but that's my character. Yeah, let's go. This is the impact you've made on the party, Bump.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, he said, I forget what all information he gave you guys. He pointed it out to it on a map, didn't you? Where it was? I believe he told you. He told you where
the
the
same direction, but
he told you where the plants were,
Yeah.
which is a day's travel to the south.
And we saw the ship traveling south as well.
Yep. Oh, Wiley's ship sure did. So yeah, is that the consensus? You guys are going to head out and
Are we going that way, guys?
Should we probably pick up some
We should at least
Bug
help out
spray?
the guild. I got bug
Oh,
spray
yeah.
if you need them.
Yeah, I went and got bug spray yesterday before.
Well,
We
sweet.
ate.
Sounds like we're all good then.
Yeah, you guys prepared last time for this. You guys are ready to go. So yeah.
So we're walking.
Yeah, how you guys
I can't believe that.
We're not going by water or anything like that.
Oh, my boat's in the boat shop.
I think it's landlocked anyway.
Yeah.
Is there a bunch of? I mean, I haven't seen the map very much, but
Oh, the map. Yeah. Well, that's kind of far away. But I'll show everybody watching as well.
Yeah.
it's mostly it's land, right?
Yeah, let's see. You guys are
We're
the
there.
very top where it says the walls, like that little place that kind of goes in under that bay.
Yeah, we're going further inland.
You guys are on the tip, and there's 2 rivers that go beside where you guys are. So your boat won't fit down these little rivers.
Yeah, it's a big
Didn't
boat.
work
But there
on
are
me.
canoes available, but it's not the traveling down the water is not going to help you guys get here any faster. Because it is just enough inland to where you're still going to have to travel back in.
We could see about renting a cart, maybe a donkey or 2 to carry it.
I think the guild lost their donkey.
Oh,
Yeah.
Surely
right.
they have another.
Big Nasty ate
It's
the last
the-
donkey.
It's the guild.
I about to say if the guild only had one donkey.
It's not a good sign for the Adventures Guild. No.
Well, it's just.
Well, they don't have any potions, so.
Yeah, it's just a couple of plants. How much do we need to bring back?
I'm about to say all
Talking
the
about
donkeys
walking
could be
the entire
rented,
way or not.
rented out.
Shall we
We
go?
could use the exercise.
Yeah.
Well, I assume more is better because they need potions.
I mean, they are out. You're correct.
That's true.
Yeah, it didn't specify how much to bring back.
Yeah. We can go back to the guild and look for a cart and get a donkey or horse and head out.
Yeah, go ahead and take care
Perry,
of it.
you're from here, right?
You would know exactly where to go.
Yeah.
Would I know where to go?
Or to find a
A cart.
cart.
Cart and yeah.
Yeah, you know, well, there's some stables and people that own carts.
All right.
You know, several of the merchants use them for different things, and there's plenty of them around. It's just who you want to talk to try to get one.
They're all around the city. We could just talk to one and
Does
go
your
from there.
family have a family cart that you could borrow?
Alas, my family does not, for we are poor.
Oh.
I spent all my money. Tree, and I pull out the sword, the 2 short sword.
Yeah, the noble lady walking by goes, "Oh,
Yeah, I spent all my money on these 2 swords. I want to be just like Scribe when I grow up.
Sure.
Did you
Alright.
grow up?
You
I
never-
bought a book. And
I'm about to say you never knew Scrum was probably real poor in the beginning too.
But he became a god, so therefore I can walk the same path and become a god just like him.
But as you say that, any of you that have any religious at all, everybody knows that they were nobles. So. And nowadays,
They were born into a noble house.
And they assumed to be gods, so I figure I can do the same, but I just have to start out at a much lower level. But nonetheless, though, my family is no. I had to tell you, Tippy, but no.
All right, let's go. Timmy starts walking out.
Yeah, let's,
We've been sitting at this buffet for long enough.
yeah. I walk to the nearest, take them to the nearest stable. Yeah.
yeah, they're stables. Okay, they'll be on the outside of the wall. You know, kind of like they got the dinosaur stables are down to the south, and then on the side of town that you guys are on, outside the wall, there will be your best chance to find a stable keeper and such.
All right.
So yeah, you got to step outside into the early morning. And hear the ocean in the distance and seagulls in the air, and there is you hear chains kind of being dragged, and just kind of as you look and see this towering what was he, ogre? Yorick? You guys see Yorick?
Yeah.
He's got his top hat on and chains and a sarcophagus strapped to his back that's open from the top, and you can see the dried body inside. And he has a brown bag, and it has a gold chain around it with one of the guild symbols on it. And it kind of, as he moves, you can kind of see like a little bit of puff of dirt from it. And he just kind of walks past you guys and
Top of the day to you, York.
he kind of like stops and looks at you for a while.
Look at him proudly and stick my chest out a little bit.
Kind of like pokes you a little bit. You know, Guild. Don't stop, Yorick. And he kind of pushes you out of the way. And
Just whatever.
Yorick.
And he kind of stops and like he steps way too many times to turn back towards you. Just kind of like this, like, and turns around. And,
Where are you off to today?
grave, buried, dead.
Oh.
Dirt man dead.
Oh, that's him.
And as you guys can see as he shakes it, maybe the guild symbol turns over and you can see the name of Balazar on the back, and kind of this crudely drawn like stick figure of a guy with slacks on and a axe and mohawk.
Do you mind if we go with you?
You not dead.
No, but he was part of the group.
Okay.
I'll follow.
And he like turns and starts going. And he starts heading towards leaving the city on the same side you guys are already heading.
So he's going out to like the old city?
Yeah.
Or
The exit that's
the exit at the top of the map?
yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Alright. I kind of look at everyone else and I'm like, okay. Follow behind Galvin.
Okay. Yeah. Guys follow.
I guess so, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And you guys are leaving the city. You guys go out the way the map is. I want to keep saying the north gates, but it's really the west gates. And on the right outside, there's several houses. Perry, you notice one to be yours. Joy, you see a shrub buried or planted in front of the house. Perry, as you're passing by your house, do you make note of it or anything?
Yeah.
Joy, you're probably the only one that really. You definitely, there's a fresh planted bush there, and it may catch your attention.
Okay.
There's my house there, as you can see.
Oh, Perry, you planted the bush.
Yes, I did. That's the one you told me to plant.
It looks very wonderful.
Thank you. I tried my best.
It's going to grow into a big, strong bush.
As you guys are looking at this bush, the house that's in front of it's a shack. It's like shaped as a regular small house, but the windows are cracked and there's curtains in front of them, but you can see the curtains are tattered and the front wooden door kind of hangs sideways and doesn't seem to close all the way. And as you guys are looking, the door swings open quickly and a female dwarf kind of stumbles out with a bottle in her hand. And Joy, you recognize this to be the woman that you gave money, gold to, the drunken dwarf in the street. And she kind of like stumbles and like falls down the ground. Joy, this is your mom.
Yep. And there's my mother.
Joy!
Wait, you mean Perry?
Perry! Now she says Joy. Joy!
Oh.
You met my mother, I see.
Oh, there's my Joy, my little bundle of
There
joy.
you go. Now
Go get your mom another bottle.
I'm about to go on an adventure, Mom. You know how I always dream to do.
And then you hear a deeper, scruffer voice come from inside. As a stocky, black-haired, full-grown beard dwarf steps out and it's like rags, and he yells out, "Stop spending their hard-earned money on booze!" And he reaches down and slaps her right in the middle of the street. And starts grabbing her by the hair, and she's like, "Ah, get off me!" And she smashes the bottle into his face, and he falls back. And several people, as not far away, is the I forget what it's called exactly. I have to open the book and look, but where they do the running, like the death runs for convicts, and people start kind of turning and
That's
kind of
number
like
3, right, on the map?
yeah. And they start kind of like nudging each other and kind of laughing in the distance. Perry, you hear them. And this isn't this isn't strange behavior for them at
Yeah,
all,
yeah.
Barry. This is pretty normal for you.
Yeah.
But what do you do as they start making a scene and fighting each other?
Mom, Dad, oh man, not in front of the adventurers. Break it up, Dad, Mom. Stop.
And they're just still like and yelling like, they're definitely abusing each other, like verbally and physically right now, and they just keep going at it. She has like the broken glass that she smashed on his face. She's like holding it. She has him by the beard and like just pulled his neck and she's like trying to stick him, and he's like got his hand in her face.
I in between her and push him away.
Okay. Give me that athletics to try to push him out.
All right. 17.
17, yeah. You're able to. I'll make sure. Oh yeah, you're able to break him up. You push him back and.
You should say something.
The dwarven male, as you're pushing him apart.
Is
Is this your new boyfriend that's buying you drinks? He kind of looks at you, like sticks his chest up,
Perry looks down the ground. It kind of happens a lot.
and she says, "Yeah, he's pretty too. He's much better than you." And she kind of like throws herself around your waist and sticks his tongue out at him. And she's kind of like her nose is starting to bleed.
This happens a lot at my home.
I usher her back a little bit away from them.
Yeah, you push him back. And you've broken them up, but the situation doesn't seem to have diffused any.
Carrie,
Yeah.
this is normal.
Usually, yeah.
Have you thought about doing something?
Like what? It's just how my mom and dad always been.
They don't have to be like that. They don't have to be together.
Yeah, I know, but where's my mom gonna go? Where I'm gonna go? I mean, look at my house. That's why I spent all my money on trying to be an adventurer.
And when you say that, all of you can see, and Heath, you can feel that she is going for your coin purse, and she's trying to get it off.
I take her by the hand and shove her back.
Oh, come on, sweetie. You can put hands on me if you want. If you just buy me another.
Walk over. Mom, that's enough. That's enough. Mom, please. Not now.
And when you hear like a couple of people laughing in the background and pointing.
Just go back inside, Mom, please. You're embarrassing me in front of the adventurers.
I'm embarrassing you.
Yeah.
You went out and spent all your hard-earned money on 2 swords you can't even use. Why don't you get out on the docks and work like a man?
He is working. We hired him.
How much?
10 gold.
She kind of holds her hand out.
lives the other night.
She like starts holding her hand out and like walking towards you.
That's his money, not yours.
Well, I made him, so 30%. That's 5 gold.
That's cool, man. I got it.
You got a job now. Pay your rent.
Yeah. So I give her the 5 gold.
Yeah, you do. Okay.
Yeah.
And she snatches up. She like gives you a big grin. She like reaches out and gives you a slobbery kiss on the cheek. That's my hard-working man.
Yeah, Mom.
Maybe if somebody else would work around here. And she kind of turns around and glares at the male dwarf who's just red in the face and clenching his fists. And he storms off. Your dad storms off in the distance.
Yeah.
And she just kind of sits there looking all smug and.
You guys ready to go, or we can go now if you like.
Harry, when you coming back?
Couple of days. Just
don't get hurt out there or anything, because we need you to keep this job. Yeah. She takes another swig, or she tries to take a swig of this broken bottle.
That's great. I'll be safe, Mom. Thanks. I hug her.
Yeah, and she's kind of like, as she's realized her bottle's broken and you hug her, she doesn't even like notice, and she starts like trying to walk away from you.
All right, Mom. Great day. I'll see you when I get back. Bye, Mom, Dad.
And she just ignores you, and like she looks like she's heading off in the direction with gold in her hand.
Yeah. You guys ready to go? Can we go? I want to go.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
I dig out 10 coins and hand it over to Perry.
Yeah, he offers you some money.
What's this for?
I'm hiring you.
No, it's fine. I like having adventures.
I'm hiring you.
But I'm going alone.
Well, adventurers get paid to do deeds. And this is what you're doing. You're coming with us.
Oh, all right. Thanks.
10 gold.
Okay.
Yeah. Add 10 gold to Perry's purse. Mark it off. So the point on your map that you are, do you guys have the numbers on your map?
Yeah.
You guys are right at number 1, like right outside there. There's kind of houses to the left.
Okay.
To the right, on the other side, where the snickering men and such, where you see this like a 100-yard pit. It's about 10 feet wide, but like 100 yards long, and you can see blood and some remains of bodies are just splattered throughout it.
Wait.
Well, this is
two
Executioner's
the pit, or is
Run.
number 3 the pit?
Number 2 is the
Number two
pit.
is the pit. Okay.
This is known as Executioner's Run. The locals, you guys know what it is, and those of you who've been here long enough, it's talked about a lot. This is if you're a convict or you're sentenced to death, you have to run through Executioner's Run. They drop monsters down into it, mainly the dinosaurs, the trained dinosaurs. Well, maybe not the trained ones, but they drop in there. If they make it through, then they are innocent and they are released, and they are heralded as almost heroes of the criminal world. Some people get caught again that have made it just to run it again. And there's bets that are placed. There's nothing going on right now, but it's a pretty gruesome sight, and this is right across the road from your house.
Yeah.
And York he hadn't stopped. You can still see him, but he's off in the distance, still walking. You guys pick it up and continue on?
Very as sad as that was, we must continue.
Yeah, it's fine. It's just a normal thing, Gavin, right?
No.
Well, it happens.
I mean, come along with us.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind. You guys don't mind? I mean, I've been having about howling there.
I just hired you.
Yeah, you
So you're
did.
coming.
All right, I'm going. Yay! Gonna on an adventure.
Yeah,
for
and
the
then suddenly
first time.
all these heavy feelings you had just kind of get washed away as you remember that you're on an adventure.
Adventure,
Your
yeah.
very first one, this is your dream.
This is it. This is what I've been waiting for.
And maybe it's an escape.
Oh yeah.
There it is for you. So yeah, you guys continue to head out of the city. The number 3 that you're talking about on the map, Mary, which I'll pull up for everybody to see. I don't know if they have the numbers on this map. The very bottom left on the map for you guys is kind of yellow area. You look in and you see people around there, like a couple people throwing their trash into it. It's just a refuse pit. People throw all the trash in the city goes into this pit. But you see, as you guys are going by, if you guys go like kind of, does anybody investigate it? You can see people are throwing in there and you know what it is, but does anybody take a look at it? Just out of curiosity.
Yeah, I will.
Okay. Then I shall tell you more about it.
So,
It's like this. It's almost this. It doesn't give off a lot of smell, but as you get closer, you can kind of smell this faint stench, which is odd for it being just like where everybody throws their trash and everything. Even empty out their buckets. But you do see a number of vermin, like rats, insects. Ravens are around, vultures. But there's also inside you see ghouls kind of picking through the trash in it, and then they kind of grab something, stuff it in their mouth, and begin to eat it. And the locals, you would know that the ghouls are fed. Like they stay in here and they eat the refuse, and they don't blow. They seem to. You don't know where it goes. They seem to digest it or something. But yeah, they eat everything, and there are rumors that there's more underneath this trash. The trash is still heaped up enough to where you can't see the ground, but that there's more beneath that, maybe some other creatures that eat the filth from the bottom. But yeah, and York continues out and begins to head out into the wilderness.
me and Navi are going.
Yeah, follow them out.
Okay, yeah, you guys continue out, and we'll take a little break right there. We'll come back and see what kind of exciting things can happen out in the woods. Oh yeah, we'll take about 5 minutes. We'll be right back, guys. Don't go anywhere. Yeah. Hey, welcome back. What a nice break. So, before we left off, you guys were heading out, going down south. You guys are following Yorick. You guys are going on a mission to collect some black lotus. We just had a scene with Perry's family, his mom and dad, and a bit of an intense scene there. Turn off my air conditioner here. There we go. And you guys have headed out into the wilderness. And at this time, I'll give you guys the opportunity to use your bug salve if you need to. Yep. However many people is using it. Who has some?
I do. 3 of us.
Okay, so yeah, you guys divvy out how to give some to the people that don't have any, if you wish to, or not. It's up to you.
Who doesn't have any?
I do not have any.
Yeah, I started putting some on. That's 3.
Yep.
Thank you
Okay.
very much.
Thank you.
So mark off 3 extras other than yourself.
Yep.
And you guys are good for the day.
Yeah, so that's 24 hours of bug repelling.
Yep.
Yep.
Cool.
24 hours. And you guys got you guys all have water skins, new characters. You guys got water skins?
Yeah. Picked up the equipment.
Joy's got 2 water skins.
Yeah.
So you guys know how out here in the jungle you drink your entire water skin and you have to be able to refill it. But you guys have
A rain collector.
you have rain collector, and then you have the spell create water. But you guys travel for the rest of the day, following York, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Are you guys just following him? So he's leading.
Yeah. We don't even really know where he's going. We're just following him.
He's still going. If you guys can,
Still going?
yeah. I mean,
We
For a whole
We're
day?
going the same direction.
he's heading south as well. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. But you guys don't know where he's going.
Yeah, we don't know where.
Do we know what this black lotus looks like?
You're not shown what it looks like.
But as we were before we
With
left.
a good nature check, probably you'll be able to, or maybe even survival. One of the 2. Nature's the wisdom-based one, and then survival's the wisdom, or intelligence, and then survival's the wisdom-based. So if anybody wants to roll it up and see if you're familiar with it, you can.
I'll give it a shot.
I will.
Yeah.
Or you can.
Well, you're probably better at it.
Yeah, pick you on a roll, and if you want to try to help him, you can.
Yeah, I'll just try to help him then. I'll assist.
Okay, yeah, and you guys talk it out.
Yeah, we'll be discussing it.
Yeah, so you get
23.
Get 23.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so you know it's a type of is a orchid.
The lotus is an orchid.
It is. That's the odd part. It's an orchid called the black lotus, but the petals are black on the outside. On the inside, they kind of turn of a shade of blue, and that they are, that they're used in potions and other alchemy thingies. That's really, there's nothing like amazing about them. They used to be everywhere, really.
Yeah.
But they've gotten quite rare. They are also known to grow where, the flowers where elves fall.
Yeah.
They grow outside of that, but they seem to grow more in areas like that.
Okay.
So usually around graves, like back in the Sethalar, there's plenty of black lotus, and people aren't picking them to use them for potions and such.
Kelvin, I'm telling you, I'm pretty sure that's what my people call bugweed, but it's whatever. I'm unfamiliar with your terminology.
We'll have a notebook, right? Bugweed.
Yeah. Why would your people call it bugweed?
It's just one of those things that was out there.
Well, they have bugs all over them.
Yeah. The bugs get real bad as you get closer to them.
Okay. Yeah. Awesome. The day it's uneventful as you guys follow him. He continues heading south. Does anybody speak to York, or you guys anything you want to look at? You guys have all noticed by now. You guys notice that the Galvin has some butterflies on his thing. He has a raptor here. Mary has an imp. I don't think anybody would notice anything about Helenear.
No, they don't see anything.
Yeah, I don't see anything for you. And then, as you guys, you some of you would notice. Actually, all of you would notice that. I keep wanting to call you Joy now. I don't know why. Perry has the shell necklace on. Yeah, does anybody anything Actually, we can. You guys get to the sun starts going down. You guys can make camp and discuss this or anything you want to do,
All right.
and set up. Who's going to be on watch? And Yorick stops with you. He doesn't continue to travel. He seems kind of as you guys start, talking about it, and he just kind of sits down on the ground in the spot.
We're in a nice little clearing, I guess.
Yeah, if that's where you want to be. Yeah, you guys haven't made it. Most of this is still kind of open area. You guys haven't made like the depth of the jungle yet.
Okay.
It's kind of like, it's not quite plains. Like there's trees and it's jungle-ish, but it's mostly still clear. Like a clearing, some trees, a clearing, stuff like that.
Okay. Here's as good as any. I mean, the sun's going down, big fella.
I like it. Seems like a good spot
As
to
any?
stop. Yeah, as any.
Yeah.
Cool bad.
Oh, you mean this?
Yeah.
And I kind of whispered to Nabby, it's like, just do something else. Gavin, yeah, he's like, wow. Gavin, I'm not the most observant person, but where did you get that? I didn't see it earlier. Oh, this naked lady gave it to me.
Oh my.
I haven't seen that either.
We saw a bunch of naked ladies yesterday.
She gave it to you? What's so funny?
Just gave it to you. I mean, we connected. We had mutual things in common. Yeah. And she gave me this. I also hold out the little trinket. Is it still a trinket there?
Yeah. There's still a little marble trinket.
Did you say marble or marble?
Marble. Got an infinity stone just kind of shaking. Yeah.
Oh man, that's pretty neat. I got this cool necklace from the Temple of Sune. Just like bouncing off my chest like
What does that do?
You know what you mean? It's just a necklace.
Huh, neat.
Yeah, I know, right? Never had something so shiny before in my life,
Man, it almost
It's
seems
a shell.
to like oddly glow in the setting sun.
Do you like shiny?
I never had much shiny things in my life, but yeah, sure. I mean, this is kind of cool. It's about the best thing I've ever had in my life.
It suits you.
Thanks, Joey.
No problem.
How long did it take you to grow it?
Oh, 420 something odd years.
How old are you?
430.
Are you referencing his man bun that he had?
So are you like this?
Oh my goodness.
So what happens when you take it down?
Oh, I don't know. It might go all over the place. I like this style.
That's nice.
A young guy did it for me as I first came into the city. He hit this move like this.
Why?
I don't know.
Oh.
I see him do that.
After that, he seemed really trustworthy, so I was like, well, you can style my hair.
Is that like a maneuver? And I take the two swords out and I'll be like, I dab with some swords. Like, I think if you slash like this.
Hey.
Maybe if you.
I almost lost the ab there. 40.
I just wonder.
Oh, man. So, where do you come from, Tori?
Me?
Yeah.
I don't really remember where it was. My mom kind of sent me to the Mage's Tower.
Yeah.
Yeah. She reminds me of my mom, actually.
Oh, cool.
My mom tried to teach me magic. I couldn't pick it up. And so she was like, I'm going to send you here, and they will teach you. And I learned a few spells, but I couldn't completely do what my mom does.
Weird. You wear like such heavy armor. I figured magic would be hard to do.
It's trying when you're trying to hit somebody with a sword and then block with a shield, but I learned just enough spells to be okay.
Huh.
Yeah. My mom, I used to run, well, I used to be like her enforcer.
Yeah.
Somebody owed her money, I whooped that ass.
Must be nice for you to get money from your mom and say your mom takes.
Oh, I didn't get no money out of it. I didn't. Never said that. Mama got money.
Yeah, mine does too.
I got fed. Yes.
Torin, you're looking for these leeches? Did I understand that right?
Yeah, they want a direct source to the leech problem because, they don't really know what's going on with it. So I got a book, I write in it, and it somehow gets the message to them without me being there.
Oh, wow.
Well, you figure with so much unexplored area here, there's no telling where those leeches came from.
There really is, and I guess that's kind of what they want to figure out and have somebody kind of firsthand in the group that they think can find it, because they don't really. I don't think they may be sending some with other people, but I'm the only one that I've heard of going out with another group of adventurers. So we'll see.
Yeah, those fancy mages never really leave their tower. I mean, occasionally they'll come out to the guild and have a few drinks, but I've never seen one of them in an adventure or anything like that before, so.
Yeah, you're probably about right. There's like one guy that sits like at the top of the tower, and he has like these 3 or 4 girls that just kind of follow him all the time. He was the one that sent me.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, they're more than willing to use us adventurers to do their jobs for them, but never seen them get their own hands dirty.
What's wrong with that? Being an adventurer, you get to go on adventures, tell stories when you come back, be a hero.
That's what I'm saying. There's pride in doing your own work.
Yeah, there is. Paladin, I just want to say thanks for hiring me. No one really hires me much to do anything, but thanks. So I'll try my best.
Sure. I don't like seeing people in that situation.
Yeah, your parents are fucked up.
And it's just the life I have, and it's okay though. Maybe once I ascend to the godhood, maybe I can change things. You never know.
You don't have to ascend to godhood to help.
Yeah.
You'll figure it out. It's one of those things where you love your mom, you love your dad. You don't want to hurt either one of them, so it makes it real hard to choose the right way to handle the situation without hurting either one. Yeah, see? Just like that.
That was so good. That was like the best time to do.
Can't do anything about it right now. I'm sorry.
But yeah, I appreciate it. But I'll do my best on this job since you're hiring me. Do us honor. Flex.
All right. So
Just stay safe out there.
Oh yeah.
We've already lost 2 people.
Yeah. Are we gonna try to get them back?
I believe one has already accepted what's happened to him.
Yeah.
and York kind of like pats the bag beside him. He's dead.
He's dead. He's moved on. The other one still has things to do in his life.
Yeah. Weird guy. He's a metal guy. He's doing technology.
I've never seen anyone or anything like it before.
It's incredible.
You've been around forever, Joy. Have you ever seen anything like that?
No. I hope to learn how they do those things with all of the machinery and technology. My people could do well with something like that.
And I would like a whopper. It's a mighty fine airship.
Oh, okay, that's what you're talking about.
Yeah, the Wappa. King of Burgers.
Everybody's like, what's the Wappa Wappa? I don't It's that new dance.
Yeah, I mean, we can always take that ship.
Oh, yeah, we could.
Yeah.
Would anybody be able to fly it?
Well, yeah, it's dwarven technology.
How would you fly it?
Should be easy to fly. Has no idea.
We could just ask the pilot.
It's true too.
He could teach us.
Were they?
What a wonderful idea.
Joey's just happy and excited.
Joey, I don't think he's just gonna give us a ship.
Why not? We could ask him nicely.
Well, I wouldn't give you my boat, so I doubt he would give up his vessel.
We could offer something up for trade.
Hey.
Do it.
No. He's
Just joking, Pig.
Well, we gotta find out why he took Inryu in the first place. Well, I'm sure Inryu is special to Wiley. I'm sure he meant a lot to him. I mean, he spent a lot of time making this marvel that's seemingly no one's ever seen before.
Set him free in the world. He was out there for a couple days.
And
Then he got gut.
yes,
And he took him back again.
he fell pretty hard in battle.
Jiffy chuckles.
I wonder if he was exiled from his tribe.
Yes, if he was exiled from his tribe.
Yeah.
Well, maybe we can get him back and he'll be okay and he can tell us his story.
Oh me.
Probably
So
just a sad robot.
J5.
what was as the night starts to get darker, you guys how do you who wants to keep watch? Or how do you guys want to do it? I mean, you gonna go to sleep? What do you guys want to do? It's
Here we go.
it's time to go to sleep and do all that stuff.
I'm gonna take a small shovel and kind of dig a little pit and try to start a fire.
Okay, yeah, you can start a fire, easy peasy, no problem. You got I think you got like a tinder box in your travel pack and everything. Yeah, and there's plenty of stuff. You can get all that stuff done like during your rest time. But the main thing is like if you guys want to keep watch, so someone like no one's surprised in case you get attacked. All that. It's like, and you take 2-hour shifts pretty much. You only have to really sleep like 6 hours, but you have to be in resting mode for 8 if that's how your race works.
I'll take a watch.
Yeah, you want to do first?
Yeah.
I'll go second.
I'll go after you, Helen.
Okay, so you got third, and then we need the last watch.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Sweet. Those of you that wear heavy armor, are you going to attempt to sleep in your heavy armor, or are you going to doff it? You can still sleep in your heavy armor. It's just it could be uncomfortable, but maybe not.
I'll probably try to sleep in it.
Yeah.
And also, during that first hour of the first watch, I kind of want to do the ritual.
Yeah.
With Balasar's axe.
Okay, cool. Yeah. How many do we talked about this. How many days? 15, I think it was, or something like that? Can you do 100 at a time?
Yeah. Well, up to 100.
Up to 100.
Yeah.
So, add a character. Dane's trying to he's trying to use his ability to make plate armor. So he needs $100 worth of materials to make like little pieces of it, and then at the end, maybe he's going to try to get it all put together by like a smith or something, because he can only make like small pieces of it.
Yeah.
But that's what he's trying to use his ability on.
But this first piece actually isn't going to be part of the.
It's not going to be part of that.
Yeah,
oh, okay.
yeah.
Spoilers. Yeah. What are you working on? What are you doing for his the axe then? What are you turning it into?
Well, since I'm just going to melt like the any of the or mend any of the metal parts into like a chain,
Right.
like a necklace.
Mhm.
And I'm gonna make it spell out Perry. And it's gonna be big
Yeah.
and gold and shiny. It's just shiny. It ain't gotta be gold.
Wait,
Okay.
are you giving Perry a Flavor Flav chain?
Yeah. Out of Balazar stuff.
So funny.
Wow.
And I'll
Perry.
Cool. All right.
Oh my god.
That's good.
No, just so I know for whenever you guys like, does anybody have the identify spell or the ritual?
I do. I have the spell.
No, you do. Okay. Does anybody have detect magic?
Yep.
Okay.
Actually, I do as a ritual.
Do you?
It's still a spell. It's a one-time. Yeah,
Okay.
once a day, I believe. It's my Furbolg magic.
Yeah.
Nice.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's all I'm doing on that, and then
All right.
I'm not gonna present it to Perry just yet, but
Okay.
I've made that.
Gotcha. Okay, so who was first watch again? Okay. So yeah, you guys settle down, you get to sleep, you find yourself a good tree to lean up against and keep an eye out.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see here. And give me a perception check.
Oh my god.
Now you're keeping an eye out.
Four.
God damn.
Well, luckily nothing happens, but you don't notice anything either. So
God damn.
I feel safe.
but your watch goes on uneventful. Who had second?
I did.
Okay, all right. And you can make a perception check as well.
13.
13. Nothing happens. Nothing attacks. But you can kind of see in the distance. You guys kind of in the clearing and like further off into the trees. You just kind of see a slight glow of a light. It looks still far off, but you just kind of see a glow in the distance. Third watch.
That was me.
Okay, give me a perception check, Barry.
14.
14. You're leaning up against a tree, keep a watch. This is your first adventure you've been on. It's probably the first. This may be the first time you've been out of the city camping or something.
Super happy right now. Just like, whoa.
And you're kind of out in the clearing, but there's several little trees around, and there's a bush, and the bush kind of.
Well, both of
You draw
them.
your swords out.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, and it just gets kind of in the distance, and it's probably like 20 feet away.
How would he do this? First time. Who's there?
Now you shout out, "Who's there?"
Yeah.
Okay, well, yeah, he shouts out, "Who's there?" And like your eyes pop open, those you were asleep. As Perry is calls out, no answer.
Hey, what are you yelling about?
What do you see?
Something moved in this bush over here. It's something. It's a bad guy. I know it's a bad guy, right? It has to be a bad guy. It's a bandit. It's a thief.
It may be a bush in a breeze.
It's something in the bush because the bush, it moved.
Go check it out, Zeke. I send out my little closet to go. Runs over there. What's he see?
And he kind of,
Roll for him.
you see him like hop out there, and then the wind kind of blows a little bit, and you see the bush go shh, shh, shh. And he goes behind the bush, and nothing.
Does it come?
No little squeaks.
Oh boy.
Hide.
And yeah, your raptor hides away, and yeah, and then the bush is still.
I can feel what he feels
Yeah.
emotionally as long as we're within I want to see how many feet it is exactly. I think it's 30.
Yeah, he's about 20 feet away.
Is he feeling any kind of way?
He felt nervous as he's heading over there,
Uh-huh.
and he felt sleepy, and now he just feels real sleepy.
Tippy, you got anything?
I think he just fell back asleep.
It's kind of odd to just do that.
I mean, we did just get woken up, so.
I grab my shield and walk over there.
Yeah, you pick your shield and walk over.
Yeah.
Perry, what do you do? Like, everybody's alert and they've sent some stuff out.
He's got like both swords, but he's sitting in this cool stance like this, waiting, just waiting.
I grab a rock and cast light on it and throw it back behind the bush.
Yeah, throw it at the bush.
Yep.
Yeah, and you throw this bush and it lands there. And Tippy, you don't feel any change in his mood, but you can see this bush has these little blue berries all over it as it goes past. But nothing comes running out or anything. Just the rock lays there and it kind of lights up the grass around it in the bush.
Did he go through the bush or over?
They said Len, he threw it over behind it.
it.
Yeah. So it's just the bush has like this almost creepy long shadow as it kind of reaches out towards you guys, and then it goes.
See, bad guy somewhere. Bad guy.
Is it windy?
Excuse me. Are you trying to see if the bush is shaking? It's kind of like the wind kind of again. It kind of shakes a little bit as it does. Not as hard, a little softer. So there's something moving it, but the wind is also moving it a little bit too.
Okay. I hold out my hand and I summon my packed weapon, which is a long halberd.
Mm-hmm.
It's black with like on the axe end of it, it's like a raven's beak and the back of the raven's head.
Okay, awesome. And you summon it up, and you guys still don't get anything from this bush.
I start approaching.
Okay, yeah, you guys walk up to it, and you're already walking up to it with your shield.
I'll don my shield and start creeping up a little bit.
So
I don't arm myself, I just walk up.
Torian, you'll get there first since you were heading over there already.
Mm-hmm.
You get closer and from the light, it has this creepy shadow stretching back towards the camp from the light. You can see these blue little berries all over the bush, and you see 2 little feet laying on the ground of the closet on the other side of the bush. As you come around, or you start to come around, you see the 2 feet kind of get pulled under the bush.
Guys, there's something here. And at that point, I'm gonna summon my sword.
Yeah, you summon your sword?
Yeah.
Yeah, and you were the first one there. Make a wisdom save
about to go
as you
sleep.
smell this sweet aroma.
Does it smell like lavender?
It smells like blueberries.
What kind of save?
Wisdom.
Oh, yeah, 17.
17. All right, yeah. You smell the smell and you almost kind of like feel sleepy for just a split second. You just kind of shake it off. Maybe it's just that you just woke up in the middle of the night. And this bush continues to kind of shake. And you're up there now as well. And you can smell it and also make the same save.
19.
19, yeah, same thing. You stay up. And as you come around, you see kind of these little, it almost looks like little stick-like fingers that are kind of pulling the closet in under it. And it's just like its feet are sticking out. And you just kind of hear like,
Are these roots?
it looks wooden, like it looks like roots. But it's definitely pulling it into like almost a hole that seems to be within the bush on this side.
No, wait, I guess that wouldn't really have any effect. Zeke is magic resistant,
Yeah.
but that's advantage on saving throws against spells and other magical effects. So I guess that wouldn't stop him if there's a magical thing that's...
He's asleep.
Okay.
Or maybe he's not. I don't know. He feels sleepy to you. And he doesn't seem to be panicked. Yeah, so what you guys do? You guys are, all of you that have approached are now there, and you can see that and Zeke's feet just kind of disappear. And it just kind of, these almost root-like things just kind of settle back down. And the bush itself kind of shakes, and just kind of settles a little deeper into the ground than it was before. Just slightly.
I have 10-foot reach on my halberd. I'm going to stand 10 feet back,
Hmm?
and I'm going to swing on the bush.
Yeah, all right, roll to hit.
And I'm going to cast Wrathful Smite.
Okay.
Oh, no. No. That's a 9.
A 9?
Yeah.
Unfortunate. mean, it is just a bush, but still, yeah.
Very invasive.
It's kind of
There's the wind. Yeah.
and you swing, and you hit the ground beside it. Kind of breaks up as you hit it, and the bush it doesn't shake in response. It just sits perfectly still now, almost oddly still, like frozen in time still, like it just not even swing in the wind after you swung.
Can I do a nature check on it?
Yeah, if you want to.
Yeah.
You try to hit it.
I'm gonna try to hit it.
All right, yeah, you do your check and you swing to hit it.
He took the quality. I like quality.
I'll get advantage on it. No, maybe. 10.
You don't know what this is.
20.
20? You hit it. Okay, yeah, roll your damage on that.
Damage up. Bush.
Yeah. 6 plus 3. 9.
9 damage? Okay. Yeah, and you so when you swing in the bush, you swing like down into the bush, or are you like swiping across?
Like across. I don't want to go straight down.
Right, okay. Yeah, and you chop, and the top of the bush just like kind of flies off into the wind. But you hear this kind of screeching noise, like this high-pitched squeal almost, as the ground around it kind of begins to get pulled up. And almost this, almost kind of like this chubby-looking turnip starts pulling itself out of the ground with like root-like hands and legs, and it's giving this squeal, and it kind of spits out this quadrant of the ground, and it rolls across, and it only stands about waist high for you. It's not this huge, but it's big for a turnip, And it kind of turns around and hisses at you as you hit it. And roll initiative.
Yeah.
Oh
I'm
god.
standing there in my Spartan pose.
Oh, that's a good roll. I did 18.
18?
Yeah. Is Zeke still asleep?
Yeah, he is. He just kind of rolls across the ground. All right, 20 and above.
23, and Navi got a 16.
Okay. Well, the way I'm dealing with Mary's is they'll just have the same as yours.
Oh, he gets his own initiative.
Yeah, so does hers, but it just makes it easier if we go on the same turn, unless you really want it to go.
It don't matter.
Okay.
You can decide if they go before.
What I usually just use your initiative, and then you can have it go before you or after you.
Okay.
Just to keep it easier instead of being like, all right, well, this one goes now, and I skip one, and we're like, oh crap, you forgot my dude. I'm like, oh, where'd it go? But anyway, Galvin, Tip. That's what we did it last time anyway. Last season with Mary's Bears.
Yeah.
15 and above. You got Tippy?
17.
18.
18. What'd you get, Mary?
I got 18 as well.
18. Which one of you guys go first?
Bam! I got an 8.
5.
Ha! I got 5.
Tip, Hal, Perry. The rest of you guys, what'd you get?
6.
6? Jamar, what'd you get?
Oh, 3.
3?
Oh wow.
Okay, yeah, and so Galvin, you're up first. Then, so this thing comes down and turns on and hisses, and you can see like these. It has teeth, and we see like stalk-like arms. Like its arms are almost kind of oddly long, and just got a fresh haircut. Yeah. So what do you do?
I will pull out my bow and I'll reach for an arrow, which I probably haven't picked up yet, and then I will find an A and I'll lay in the fire.
Yeah. You can just shoot and roll to hit.
Yeah.
Hit that thing.
I get advantage on it. 2 good rolls. 7 plus 15 is 23.
22.
22.
That hits.
All right.
Let me get 2. Warping.
3 plus 6. Nope.
6.
Yes.
Yeah, and thunk like right between the eyes, and it just kind of like grabs at its head, like what is? Yeah, and now your raptor. If you want to do something with her,
I will send her in to do a bite.
okay, yeah, and go in. It's like your guys are all right there, so there's no worries. Run in and roll it.
All right, she gets advantage because I have someone within 5 feet of it.
Mhm.
Nat 20. Damn.
Barely.
Nice.
Jesus. It's gonna be a ferocious bite.
What is her bite? D6, I think. Yeah, I think
Probably.
6 plus what's her streak? 7 damage.
It's a crit, right?
Yeah.
So is it
So
the?
you double it.
No, you already doubled the 3.
Oh, okay,
He
the 6.
rolled 8.
Okay, cool. All right. Cool. Yeah, and she slashes into it and just kind of like screams and like it's kind of slapping at her. It's still up, but it's you guys have heard it pretty good. Tip, what do you do?
Yay! I'm gonna Eldritch Blast it,
Yeah,
and I got 15 to hit.
that hits.
Heck yeah. 10.
The cantrip.
10.
Yeah, that's a D10.
So it's 10. Yeah, max damage. It's 13 actually, because I have my thingy as well.
Well, we roll for everybody, but you just blew
13
that thing up. So yeah, a huge slash, and then you shoot at the Eldritch Blast, and like the turnip part of it just kind of explodes in the distance, and the rest of the berries sprinkle across the ground, and combat's over. Y'all dealt with that, dude. He didn't even get to see what his character can do right now. So yeah, and your the Quasic it's still asleep, hasn't woke back up yet. But yeah, there's several berries on the ground, and there's pieces of turnip, and combat's over. What do you guys want to do? You guys want to tuck back in? You want to collect any of the berries? You guys want to eat some turnip?
I go over and pick Zeke up
Yeah.
and check him over because he was in the thing's mouth.
Yeah, you can see like he's dirty, like he's got dirt on him, a little bit of saliva, and you can see like some blueberry around the corner of his mouth.
Okay.
Is he gonna be okay?
I think so. And if not, I can just summon him again.
Oh.
True story.
I throw him over my shoulder and give him a pat on the back.
And he kind of gives a burp.
And then I walk back to the camp.
Yeah. The dreaded bush has been dealt with.
I'll run a survival check on the berries.
Yeah, rolled up.
That's about 18.
18? It's a good roll, but from the knowledge that you have access to. Not sure what this thing was, but you're pretty sure these berries will put you to sleep. But you don't think they're poisonous. They don't have like maybe with that maybe you can like kind of look at them and usually like poison berries have like certain traits or like a smell or something. Maybe you don't pick anything up like that. You don't think they'll hurt anybody. You literally think they will just put you to sleep.
I'm gonna grab 5 berries.
Yep, you scoop up 5 berries off the ground.
Yeah, I'll pocket them.
All right. With that check you were doing, I'll give this to you as well. You think this guy's edible. You think he's an actual turnip.
Navi, take a bite.
And she reluctantly takes a bite as she doesn't really care very much for
vegetables.
Yep. So yeah, you can collect some berries. If anybody else wants to, you can as well. There's several berries. Plenty of them.
Are you going to eat those, Gavin? Are they edible?
They seem edible. You want to try one?
Maybe in the morning. Have some blueberries.
Oh, great.
So I can just... Perry's going to take some as well.
Yeah, Perry, you grab some. You have no idea that these like they have anything unless you shared the information.
Make some.
Yeah, how many berries there's we'll say there's a total of 30 berries. How many you want to grab?
15 of them.
15? Okay. 15, you grab 5.
I'll grab 5.
Yeah, you grab 5. There's 5 berries left. Everybody want some berries?
No? Anybody else? I'll take the other 5 then.
Okay.
I'm not taking any. I saw Zeke spilled one out.
Yeah, so just mark down blueberries on your character sheet and how many you have. You're not sure how potent they are or anything, but they put Rayquaza to sleep pretty quick, it looks like. Or maybe it's the smell. I don't know. Actually, should give you that with your survival check that you made on it. The smell of the berries makes you feel a little drowsy. So that would lead you to believe that these things are pretty potent if you eat them, possibly. You guys free to go back to sleep?
Well,
Continue with your rest and the rest of your watch.
Did Yorick even wake up?
Hmm?
Did Yorick even wake up?
You look over to York and he's just...
Okay.
Yeah, he has the sarcophagus kind of laid over his lap, and he kind of has his arms around it as he's just sitting cross-legged and kind of drooling into it a little bit.
Wow.
All right.
Oh, that was some action for an adventure. I'm glad I caught it. Ah, easy. Nothing gets past me, ever.
I'm very proud of you.
Yeah. Next time, other than just standing there though, and striking the pose, when you're on watch, you're supposed to swing at it.
Well, you got there before me. I did know.
You yelled. You
did.
saw it first,
I did.
and you stood there.
You did the right thing and let everybody know.
Yeah.
Thought I called for backup first, and then we engaged the target like true
Oh,
adventurers.
so calling for backup is cool. I just need to know your language.
This is the first time I've been on an adventure. What was I supposed to say?
Yeah, and then Tori just gives you the grill.
Yeah. What was I supposed to say? You're an adventurer. What did you say?
Guys, well, exact terms. Guys, there's something here.
I'll remember that next time around.
Cool.
Thank you.
He takes a
Not
lesson
bad,
to heart.
Yeah. Hi.
All right.
I'm just sitting there trying to think of the last time I saw a turnip kill somebody.
Yeah,
Poor
Joel,
turnip was just trying to live.
you're from around here. You ain't never seen this thing before.
They're strange indeed.
All right. So yeah, you guys you can go back to resting. Perry, you finish up your patrol or your watch. Simple enough.
Yeah,
who
I'll
had-
finish the rest up.
Before I go rest, would there happen to be any leeches or anything on this thing?
No, you don't see any.
Okay.
And none in the ground or anything. It looked like this guy just kind of dug a hole and planted himself.
Wow.
Who had the last watch?
It was Perry. It was me.
I had the last watch.
You had the last watch.
Oh,
Okay.
well, I thought you were talking before rotation.
Right, yeah. You trade out with Perry, and you can give me a perception check. We're going to watch as you're looking around, see if you see anything.
Perception is 13.
13?
Nope. Yes, 13.
Okay. You don't see anything too crazy, but you do see, you notice what Helen saw, kind of this glow in the distance. Looks to be like a quarter of a day's walk away. Sort of in the direction you're heading, but a little off to the right. All right. And then you guys, it's morning time. You guys are woke up by a little bit of a shower. Just a light shower, nothing to drench you, but the water, it starts raining a bit. You guys attempt to fill up your water skins or anything?
Yeah, I'm gonna break out the old rain catcher and fill up what I didn't use or what I did use.
Okay.
Yesterday.
Yeah, refill it.
Yep.
And it's like a gift of the gods. It's just enough to fill up all your water skins.
As it starts to rain, Navi immediately darts into another tree.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
she starts shivering.
She's like shaking from the rain. And the rain, it doesn't last very long. It's like as you guys are still breaking camp and the rain subsides. As the poor raptor was frightened.
She doesn't like rain.
Water, scary. So yeah, and then as you guys pack everything back up, York, who's still asleep, kind of just like stands up and kind of eyeballs all of you and turns and starts walking again. And he kind of like steps one foot into this hole and kind of looks down and kicks dirt and keeps going.
Do we just keep following him, or shall we just go find the black lotus plants?
We already followed him for a day. We might as well see where he's going.
I mean, that's true, but I would like to see where they're taking the fallen guild members.
Yeah, you guys will continue following him? Or does anybody want to
still on
ask
the
him where
way?
he's going?
Yeah, is it on the way at this point?
Still south, and that's the best direction that we've gotten.
Oh, well then two birds in one stone.
Yorick, the black lotus, does it grow near where we're taking Balazar?
Nearby.
Okay.
And now with that, do you guys choose to continue following him or go off and...
Yeah.
He's I should point this out. He's, you know, he's heading just a little bit
Off center.
off of where you're going, just a little bit. Like I'd say you guys are pointing. You know, you guys need to go straight ahead. He's going a little bit to your left, and then the light you saw in the distance is a little bit to the right.
And I've probably made note on my map that I've drawn myself about that.
All right, you guys follow him. You go through the clearing. I would say it's still like a jungle area, but this area is still oddly grassy, but it's not like the wheat field, you know, like the long flowing, nice grass. It's kind of like that thick jungle grass that kind of goes up to your knees is what it's more like. And then there's kind of clearings of dirt, and that's kind of nearby where you guys were when that dude got turned up.
Turned up.
Yep.
For what?
He should have jumped out and said, "Turn down for what?" Oh, me. Ha. Anyway, you guys go back and kind of go into more foresty of jungle area, and you go through it for a couple hours.
Reach the jungle area. I'm going to reapply the salve to myself, Tippy, Perry.
Actually, I'll take it today.
And
I got it, so you don't have to use all yours.
okay, well,
Because you did it yesterday, I'll take it today.
Mark off your You guys did it. All right, you guys slap the bug salve on.
Split it with me. I'll do 2 and you do 2.
That'll work.
Okay, and the 2 that you're using your own, mark off yours as well. Or well, you guys are giving it to everybody else, but then mark off yours. Count yourself.
Yeah.
So yeah, you guys go through it for a couple more hours, and like there's the thick jungle trees and the vines ringing down. You can hear tropical birds above you. And it kind of opens up. Like it's still within the jungle. It's kind of the sun kind of breaks down to this one part, and you come into this opening, and it's like a tiered, large hill that goes up to almost a stone house on top. And this hill, with the path leading up the middle, you can see gravestones all around it, leading up to the top, and then the area around it also has gravestones. And it's not a small place. This is a pretty large area. Just kind of like eyeballing it, you'd say there's 500 graves here, easy. And where it kind of comes through, and there's a gate between 2 stone pillars, but there's no wall, and York kind of walks through the gate on this dirt path that's now there. And he just kind of he doesn't say anything to you guys, just kind of shambles on through.
Galvin, look out for the black lotus herb. York said it should be around here somewhere.
And he grunts as you say that. He kind of points off to all your right, and more in a which way are we pointing? Going south, so western direction is the way he points. And more that way, few here.
So we just go the other way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, you guys are. It's like I said, it's just like a very large hill that builds up to this stone house, and then there's graves and flowers that just seem to wrap around this whole area and fill up the open space. Like there's not really any room from what you guys can see to add like another grave. It's pretty packed, and on each gravestone, it's just a simple stone, and they kind of come over and they come down and then come back up to like a point, and on that point hangs a gold chain on each one. With the guild symbol on it.
Does it kind of look like the ones in the center or the ones close to the house are older than the ones on the edges?
Definitely,
like,
yeah. Without rolling a checker, you can see like the ones towards the edge, especially closer to where you guys come in at, like the edge of the woods, they're like newly cut almost.
Yeah.
And the ones in the distance look to be crumbling and cracked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty cool place.
York, where were you bury him?
What have you even got to bury? Most of it was just dust, and we put that in the garden.
We always bury what's left.
Oh.
Unfortunate, we missed this part.
Yeah.
And then, like the bag he's got, it's only just like a I mean, he's got big hands, but it's like
Like
from the amount of dirt that was left when Balazar passed, he's got like the shoulders up kind of thing. There's like not a whole lot of dirt in there because most of it blew away in the streets, and then you guys buried more too.
Yeah.
So yeah, he just kind of like
You
found
just
some.
shoveled it into the bushes.
Yeah, and it may not even be all him. We don't know.
Got some regular dirt.
Yeah, he continues up kind of this winding path that goes up to the top. What do you guys want to do right here?
I follow York.
Yeah, you follow him up. He's going to go up towards this stone house, and as you get closer to it, it looks small when you come in, but as you get closer, you can see like each stone is quite large, and this is a big, almost like a
Mausoleum?
yeah, almost like a mausoleum. That's what I'm trying to say. And as he gets near it, there is an open grave beside the front, and he kind of comes over there and drops the chain of the sarcophagus on his shoulder, and starts to place it back down into this grave. And besides that, you can see a couple of more, and it looks like even though they have very old stones, that the dirt has been disturbed recently. And he puts it back into the ground, and there's a dirt pile beside that one. And he grabs a shovel, just kind of reaches around in the inside of the mausoleum and pulls out a shovel and turns and begins to walk back down the hill.
Is there any engravement on the outside of the mausoleum, like a plaque or anything on the front of it?
You think there used to be, but there's like a plaque above it, and it's pretty far up there. But even like looking at it, you can see it's long faded.
Okay.
I'm just gonna take a moment to pray to the Raven Queen.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna say silently to myself, make sure this one is ushered to wherever it needs to go.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Good deal.
Tibby feels good about being here.
You like it here?
This is comforting to her. I
Same.
don't know. She kind of feels like, in general, the world is kind of just everybody just kind of doing whatever they want. But seeing all of these graves together and the fact that they go to the effort of putting them here, no matter what, makes her, I don't know, it makes her feel like she's actually like a part of something.
Yeah.
Yeah, because she's got the same necklace around her neck that is on all of these tombstones. So instead of it being like a somber or a sad feeling, or because she's not scared of death, she couldn't care less if she died tomorrow. But this is kind of like, oh, like people actually maybe care about me because I'm wearing this necklace. That kind of feels nice. So yeah, she feels comforted from seeing this.
Yeah.
Hallinor is comforted in another kind of way. Like he finds comfort in there's a finale. Mm-hmm. Like there's actually an end to something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and even though this place is a graveyard, it's actually quite a beautiful area within the jungle. And do you guys continue to observe your work, or do you guys want to move on? Or explore a little bit around the area and look around? What do you guys want to do? York's going to continue down the hill, and he's going to start going around to the side by the edge of the woods. Seems to be looking for an open spot.
Well, guys, what do y'all want to do? I finish the guild mission? Or...
We'll get to it. We have time.
I mean, he is burying a character.
Right. Yeah, I'm going to go with York.
Okay.
Are they tombstones themselves engraved, or are they all plain and just slabs of stone?
They have names. Well, actually, hang on. No, they don't have names. My bad. They don't have names, but they do have dates carved into them. And the guild necklaces that are laid over them are actually, I said this wrong, the guild necklaces, they're flipped around backwards to display the names that were on the back.
Yeah.
But yeah, like the ones that are up towards the top, you can't tell how old these are. Like they're almost smooth. You can tell there was something. You can see like a 3, and then the rest of it's just kind of gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, York will go down, and he'll go around if you guys watch him, and you'll find it's kind of this like one little small area over to the side where it looks like maybe 3 graves could fit. And he takes this old. The shovel looks like just a piece of junk. It's like it's too small for him, obviously, and then the head of it is cracked. But he puts it in the ground and sticks his foot on it. And as he does, there's kind of a rumble and almost like a line, like a perfect rectangle kind of forms. And he pushes it down and like the dirt itself stands up. And he stands there and kind of, he doesn't like unceremoniously kind of dump the bag in, but he like takes the bag and kind of begins to pour it in. And he kind of looks at the dirt triangle that's kind of raised up in front of him. He kind of shrugs as if he's thinking something to himself, like maybe if he should like remove dirt where a body would go instead of smashing it. But he doesn't. And he kind of puts his hand on it and begins to kind of like try to pull it back down. You can see like he's putting a lot of effort into keeping this dirt up. It's quite heavy, and he lowers it and it boom, and a little bit of dust kind of comes out the side of the corners as he puts the ground back where it was. And he kind of, with the shovel, kind of scrapes a spot. It looks about the size of where he's going to put the headstone, but he doesn't have it yet. And he scrapes that, and he begins to walk away and go back up the top of the hill.
Yorick, what do you do if there's nobody at all?
We still remember them. Many graves here have nobody. Only memories.
So would you be making one for Enrio?
Is he dead?
I don't know.
We don't know yet.
Bring me chain. I'll bury.
I'm just gonna linger at the graveside a few moments and again offer a small prayer to the Raven Queen, and just usher Balazar to his final destination.
And I suppose the rest of you pay your respects in your own ways.
Yeah. I'll even say out loud,
Peace be with you, Balazar. He was a good guy. He stayed in my room once.
So how is Perry taking this? Because Perry kind of idolizes all adventurers, and you never met this guy, I don't think, but you've seen him walking with the rest of them because you've seen all these guys before from a distance. How does Perry take the mortality of an adventurer, I guess?
He's just looking and thinking to himself, is this the end for an adventurer? Or is this where heroes go when they die, pass away, fall in battle? It's not so bad. Just thinking to himself, I guess if I pass away while I'm out, I guess I'll be buried here. I mean, I don't have a chain, but hopefully. Well, hopefully I won't die.
Well, you do know this is the guild's grave.
Yeah.
And Perry's not part of the guild yet.
Yeah.
So.
Doesn't really get buried here, but
But yeah, as you guys are sitting around, paying respects, you can hear stonework being done from the mausoleum up top. He seems to be carving a headstone, possibly. Yeah, so yeah, what do you guys want to do? You guys can look around the graveyard if you want to. You can go back up the mausoleum, look around, talk to Yorick, or you guys can head off in a westerly direction. You can also look and see if there's any flowers here at the spot if you want to do that.
The first thing I'm going to do is go back up to the mausoleum because it does seem very old.
Oh, yeah.
We're wondering. I'm going to wonder how it got there in the first place.
Yeah.
Who built it? Who did what? And I'm going to kind of do a nature check on the place.
Yeah. You go ahead. You can do that or history if you want to try to get a history, like more history involving more of like who built it kind of thing. Nature will kind of give you more of like maybe how and like age and stuff like that.
Okay.
More the nature standpoint of it.
Yeah, let's do nature first because I want to know like how long it's been here.
Okay.
19.
This has been here. I was trying to think if I was thinking of the dwarven advantage. You're not dwarven. So anyway, this has been here. You can easily tell this has been here longer than that this was settled 100 years ago, but this itself has been here much longer. You don't know how much longer, but far much longer. Like it's old enough that you're not too sure the number.
Is there an opening to this mausoleum?
Yeah, York's actually in it right now.
Okay, I will mosey on along to the opening.
Yeah, you go in and there's it looks like he lives here. It's simple. It's wide open, but it's everything's big, very large cut stone. There's a word for it that I've been trying to think of this whole time, but it's not dwarven made. It's not like smooth stone. It's like kind of rough around the edges and kind of placed on top of each other. This mausoleum itself is a little crooked. But it looks like he lives over to the left side and he's working. He has a piece of stone that's newer than what this is made of. It looks like he has several stacks of stone that he's working with, and he's carving one into shape. There is a sarcophagus in here, like a very large one that you can't see the top of. It stands higher than you. That's in the center, and there is some broken stained glass in the back where the sun kind of shines through on top of it. And there's statues on the walls, but they're very faded, and you can't really tell. Like some of them, they look humanoid. Some of them seem to be holding swords, but it's kind of smoothed out and kind of hard to tell exactly what they were.
So there's no way to get any kind of symbols from this place, right?
It's too old. You're not gonna be able to.
Okay.
It's weather. In this place, there's a lot of weather involved too, so a lot of it's smoothed out and ruined.
Okay. York, how long have you been here?
He just kind of like just keeps going.
Is this your job?
York, do this for Guild. Guild show you York how to be York again. But York here for as long as York remembers.
So you grew up here, lived here?
Born here. He kind of like says it with like a question at the end. Like he's not too sure the word for it. And looking like where he lives, there's no food. There's kind of like a place that you can see that he sits. And there's a couple of like old tomes that are thrown open, laying around this little area.
Fine.
So it's not like he has a fiery thing going like that. It's just like there's like kind of a pad on the ground that he lays on.
When we were at our campsite, did it look like he slept at all?
He was snoring, or at least he seemed to be snoring.
Okay.
But yeah. Does anybody like now that you're like looking directly at York, you can't really tell whether like if as far as undead is concerned, which I'm sure that's what's on your mind, maybe you can't see any obvious sign that he's dead or alive. But do you want to like watch him for a while and see if you can pick up anything?
Yeah, I'm going to. What did he do with his casket he was carrying around?
He put it in one of the graves right outside.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll watch him for a while then. I'm just going to take a quick kind of look around and see if there's any maybe religious elements, maybe that survived the test of time.
Yeah. Woo-hoo. Everybody got pee now. That's all right. So, as far as inside the mausoleum, you won't be able to find anything. But looking around, there are people have some graves. If you're walking around looking at the graves, have different markings on them, but they're more crude than the dates are. Like maybe friends, like there's like other names, or like we will remember you, stuff like that, and other just symbols that you're unfamiliar with on a few of them. Every one of them that you go look by, they all have the guild necklaces on them, and they don't look tarnished at all. But other than that, there's not really much to pick up on here. Like
Everything's kind of worn and very old.
Yeah, and there's just like not for the newer ones. From looking at those, there's not a lot of information left to begin with. It just kind of has their name, kind of what they look like, and then a date scratched on it, or well, carved on it. And it's carved, nicely. It's not just like jagged letters. Yorick seems to know what he's doing. But yeah, anything else you find, you think that someone else has left there, and there's a couple there that a symbol you would recognize as the Raven Queen symbol, but not very many. You find like maybe 2 as you're looking through. And the names that are on there don't stick out to you or anything, and they seem, the dates on there are quite old. And you're watching Yorick, and as you're watching him, say you watch him for 10 minutes, you've noticed that he hasn't taken a breath. He hasn't gone or anything, he just sits there and works.
York, why do you carry around a casket?
Friends, they help.
How do they help?
They got my back.
And you have theirs.
Yorick protect. Nobody mess with graves. Heroes, Yorick protect.
It's very, very noble of you.
Yorick job. Yorick happy to do.
I'm sure the guild appreciates you.
Well, most scared of death and scared of Yorick. Well, Yorick always come and get when they fall.
But York can fight too, right?
But ones Yorick fight don't get buried here. Yorick leave them in jungle.
Or in fiery piles.
He just kind of like agrees with you.
Thank you again, York.
Yeah, Yorick job. You probably won't thank Yorick when you bury here. He seems to have a good understanding of what he does and the concept of death. Even though you can tell he's quite simple, but he at least knows his trade well.
Good at what he does.
Yeah, and and then later he'll have the stone carved and he'll take it back down to Balazar's grave and he'll plant it in the ground and hang the necklace over it. And he'll go back up and he'll sit down in his spot that he has and he just seems to be waiting. What do you guys want to do? Like, you guys have looked around. There's not a whole lot of information here. It's kind of, you guys have kind of picked through what information's available at this point and what you can find.
Gavin, were you able to find any of those herbs? Not yet. I'll look over here to the right, and I will make a nature check.
Yeah, make a. Is that just to find something?
Yeah, to look.
Well, you guys will spend enough time walking around here. You'll be able to find the ones, and they're obvious when you find them.
Okay.
You are able to pick 4 in this area. There are some graves that have flowers on them as well, and as you're looking, you can see that there were some here before, but they've already been like broken off and picked.
Do these try to find more? I mean, more the merrier, I guess. I mean, they were completely out of health pots.
Yeah, you guys got 4 of them so far. I mean, they're easy to carry and they don't take up much space. So yeah, what's the plan here? What you guys want to do?
We should look for more. There's probably plenty of people that will need them.
How about we just head west? That's where more of them are at anyway.
Sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, that's what you guys want to do.
Yeah.
Okay, cool deal.
And from just like remembering where that light was the first night, would west be the right direction to go?
It would. It sure would.
All right. I will start walking that way.
Okay, awesome. You guys, guess say bye to York, and he just kind of see you soon. He almost kind of gives like this weird when he says it, like he's trying to make a joke. But yeah, you guys head off in the western direction, going through the jungle, and you guys come to a clearing. In the distance, you can see a well, and around that, you can see quite a few. There's a flowery field almost in front of you, and you can see quite a few of these flowers, the black lotus growing there, and you also see in the sky it's this flying contraption. You hear the and this old man with like white hair and big eyebrows, kind of like. He's like raising his eyebrows. He starts flying off in like this zigzag pattern off into the distance, and kind of in this clearing, like it goes up a hill, like into the jungle again, and you can see kind of the top part of what looks to be a building, but it's about an hour's travel away as he flies towards that. He's in the distance still, but you guys see him when you come out. But before you, there's this well, and Wiley has just went to his manor that's nearby. So you guys have all the information of whatever you want to do. But right now, there's this well in front of you, and there is the Black Lotus. So what do you guys want to do?
Well,
Start harvesting all these herbs, I guess.
Okay, cool. How long do you guys want to spend doing this? There's a lot here. There's a bunch.
Are there any bugs?
Yeah. I mean, you got repellent on, so they're staying away from you.
Yeah.
But there's bugs all in this jungle to begin with.
About an hour or so?
It's the bugweed. This is surely it.
Yeah, this is the bugweed. Yeah, you recognize this anywhere.
Good call, Joy. Good call.
So yeah, you guys are here. If you wanna gather some up, you can spend as much time as you want gathering it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna peek inside the well.
Yeah, the well. Now this well is there's no like. There was once the top of it where you can pull up the bucket, but it's broken off into the side, and you can see like where some of the remnants of the wood are. But you look down, and it's dry. There was a rain earlier today, but there's no water in it. And it goes down about 30 feet.
Does this well lead anywhere else? Maybe to a reservoir?
Looking down, it looks like you have dark vision, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. So yeah, it just looks like a not cobblestone, but like stone well. It just leads all the way down, and you can see the bottom of it, and like kind of like then there's not even like a little pool of water at the bottom. It's like bone dry, but you don't see anything leading anywhere. It looks like it's intended to catch rain, but there's nothing in it. But yeah, you guys, you look at that, and then the rest of you are gathering. While you're gathering up,
Yeah.
are we putting these all in one person's pack, or are we all just like stuff in our own packs, or what do we want to do? As I say out loud to the group.
yeah, that's the question. How do you guys want to? How you guys doing this? Like, you're like they're easy to pick. They're everywhere. It's just how much. I guess it's more like how much weight do you want to pick up? It's like you pick up like a pound of them. That's probably like 12 or 10. About 10 of the flowers is a pound. Because they're good size, and how much do you guys want to get?
10 each.
Or do you want to pick the whole thing?
Yeah, I get about 2 pounds worth.
Yeah, grab 20 of them. Okay, yeah, that won't. We won't have to spend a whole lot of time doing that at all. They're easy to find.
All right, I'll just pick a pound's worth.
Yep.
So I'll pick 10.
Okay, yeah, well, I'll mark down 10 Black Lotus and 20 Black Lotus, and
Yeah.
You get 5 pounds worth.
yeah, you get 5 pounds worth.
Yeah, they go how much.
Okay. Yeah, put
What do
down.
they weigh?
I'm getting 2 pounds worth.
Yeah, just mark down how much guys you get, because they're 10 per pound.
Okay. I can carry a lot.
Yeah, I got 10 pounds worth in me.
Wait, what's the carry ratio?
Using a nature check, can I see how long these things are going to last after we pick them?
Yeah, if you want to. Well, even without making the nature check, These will probably wilt. We probably got 3 days to get them where they need to be.
Okay. All right, 3 days. That's plenty of time to get back to town. And we all just saw that contraption in the air. And I'd like to go look at it.
A flying ship. We should get one. What if we got it and just flew back to town?
That's what I'm thinking.
Was that the same one that grabbed Inryu?
That's what it looked like.
That's what it sounded like.
That's what, yeah. Even the guy that was in there. His eyebrows.
It was definitely him.
Maybe we can ask politely.
Well, either way, we have time, so I say we head there and at least check on Inryu.
It's not like we'd be making a surprise visit. He did see us while we were down here.
That's true, too. Let's go.
Everybody's like, I guess we'll go get our character bag.
We'll get about let's go with about 3 pounds of stuff.
Okay, yeah, then put down 30 flowers then.
Yeah. I just want to make sure I don't like smash them.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you don't have to worry about any of that. It's not going to be that specific. Just how much you guys want to grab up. And I would say you guys picked about half of them with picking that much.
Oh, nice.
After picking up that much, I'm sure we're good. We can
Yeah,
at least go investigate this place.
yeah. Start walking in that direction of the house.
Okay, yeah, you guys want to head that
So
way?
it's up on a mountain, didn't you say?
Well,
Up a
it's
hill.
where. Let me look at my map. It's you guys are starting to. You guys are kind of on the edge of where like the actual jungle starts, and it kind of starts to go up a hill. So you can like all the trees in front of you kind of go up to where you can actually like look into them almost just from the way it's going. It's not a mountain, but it's uphill the whole way, and you can see the top of this building that's there.
Okay.
If you kept an eye on it, this guy went straight at it. This is your breadcrumb path if you want to go find him. There's no question. That's where you went.
I'm walking.
Yeah. Okay.
On the way.
All right. Are you guys? You guys walk a little bit. Walk about 45 minutes. You know that you're getting pretty close. How you guys want to continue on? You guys want to sneak, or you guys just want to walk up, or what do you want to do? Does anybody want to scout ahead?
What's it look like?
Right now you're just in thick jungle.
Okay.
You can't see it yet, but
We can't see the house itself yet.
yeah, with your ranger in the party, and the Outlanders, you guys are pretty sure you're getting close.
Okay.
And you can get as close as you want. You can wait until you're 10 feet away. You can wait until you're 100 feet away. You can wait until you're a mile away. So whatever you guys want to do.
How about we wait till we can see the building, then we start sneaking. That's good. I'm gonna jump ahead. Okay.
All right.
And I'll start picking up my pace.
Okay. Yeah, you go ahead.
Me and Navi are gonna go.
Yeah, for sure.
scouting.
Cool. You go ahead. The real question is, or do you want to like be sneaky about it or not?
If I feel like I'm close enough, I have to be sneaky. I'm going to advance.
Okay, so when you get close enough, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you be sneaky. So roll your stealth.
See if I get advantage on that real quick. Hang on a second. We in the forest.
Jungle.
All right, that's probably good then.
Now the rest of you guys, are you guys continuing on behind him as he goes ahead, or are you guys waiting for him to come back to you?
Yeah. All right.
Good.
That's a lot better.
19 plus 5, I think.
24.
24.
All right. Yeah, you feel concealed, and you sneak ahead. And I don't think you have to move slow or anything when you're sneaking in the jungle either. Oh yeah, so you're able to get ahead. Now, like I said, are you guys continuing on, or are you guys waiting on him?
We're gonna fall back a little bit and
Yeah, I'm following.
Yeah, I'm following.
yeah.
But
Okay.
we're not
Yeah,
just,
so
like,
he picked up the
trucking
pace. So
Yes.
I mean, we'll just be going at regular.
You're still
pace.
going the regular.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Right, and you guys aren't sneaking, right?
Correct.
Nah.
Okay, well, that's fine. Don't worry
Man,
about
heavy
it.
on the
Yeah, it's like 2 people wearing heavy armor. It's like there's no sneaking.
So you're going forward, and you can kind of catch glimpses of it through the trees, and this is thick, like I said. And you're getting closer. You can actually, it looks like it's just on the other side of the trees. Like you're close to it, but there's just not a whole lot of room between the jungle and this building. And so as you get to the edge, you kind of peek out, maybe like only 15 feet away, the building itself is. And you look, and it's there's a red brick building, looks to be 2 stories tall, and it has large pillars on the side and steps that lead up about 4 steps to a wooden front door. And you're kind of like looking at the front door as you come through, and there's windows down the side, and it's like just a big box mansion is what it is.
I'm going to send Navi on one side to one window, and I'm going to go to the other window.
Okay, yeah, go up to the windows. You're going to go which one? The right?
I'll go to the left, and Navi will go to the right.
Okay. Yeah, and is she peeking through? Okay, cool. So you're going up, and you can hear all the jungle sounds like bugs. It's almost it's very loud, almost enough to cover your footprints or your footsteps as you come through. And the ominous wooden door stands there. There doesn't seem to be any light coming through the windows. The glass over the windows, they're quite tall and skinny, but the glass looks very almost kind of like frosty a little bit, kind of faded. You can still see through it. And you look through, and you look to be looking at a large dining table. And to the left, you can see that there is a fireplace at the very end that's burning. And you can hear, even like through the window, the ticking of a clock.
No sign of Wiley.
You don't see him.
Okay. Let's see.
Oh, get it. That stomach, though.
I'll go back to the front, then go to Navi's side.
Yeah, you go through the other window and look.
Yeah.
This seems to be, you look through, and it looks like you're looking into a hallway that runs left to right. You can see pictures on the wall and several dressers that have smaller pictures on top of them. You can't really tell what they are looking through. There's a wooden door to the left as you look down. It's a pretty long hallway, and depending on how far you look, it comes back around.
Okay.
You can't quite see where it goes.
Okay. With all that, I didn't see anybody. I know he's there because the fire's going and we saw the copter.
Got him.
I will make my way back to the group.
Yeah.
And tell them he's obviously there. I didn't see him. But I feel like it's pretty safe to approach.
All right, yeah.
So there's no need to sneak then.
I look at his heavy armor.
He might be a nice guy after all.
Who knows?
I mean, Enryu was a good guy. He might be as well.
All right, yeah. So,
So,
what do you guys want to do from here?
are y'all okay? I'm gonna go up to the front door. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna start walking that way too.
If Harry walks up to the door, yeah.
I'm gonna put my ear to the door and listen.
Okay, make a perception check.
Daggone one. It's probably like a 4 total.
You hear, all you really hear is kind of the echo of all the bugs and the wildlife in the jungle kind of echoing off the door into your ear.
It's pleasant.
Harry's like, Harry's gonna walk up next to Galvin. What do you hear?
Same thing you do. It's very nice. Did you hear it?
And then Perry's gonna lean in and try to hear. So she said, "Do you hear?" And I'm like, "I guess I'll."
Are you going to try to listen? All right,
Yeah,
give me,
I guess so.
give me your perception check.
Perception.
Yeah.
Better.
What is 19?
19?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
You hear the rainforest, you hear the trees and the wind. And
you put your ear up to the door and you concentrate. You can't really hear anything, but you think you could hear a light tick in the distance. Almost kind of like a...
I hear a clock. Big clock in the distance.
yes.
Should we knock?
I didn't see him, so I think we should just make our way in.
Whoa, we can't just barge in someone's house.
Okay. What?
I'll open the door.
All right, yeah. So, do you like turn the handle and open it, or do you just like
Yeah, I'll just
kick the door open?
I'll turn the handle and
Yeah.
open it regular.
And I guess a double door, and you open it up, and it's gonna, and like the light from the outside kind of pours in. The room is dark, but of course, those of you with dark vision are able to see better. And Tippy, you can see just fine inside there. But it's almost like this eerie, just kind of open up to this large open room, and ahead of you, there's a staircase that goes up, and then you can see it going off to the sides. There's a big large photo. You can't quite tell what it is yet, but candles just light up around the room, and it's lit. But yeah, you stand in this very large open room. A red carpet leads up to these stairs, and a picture of a younger Wiley with this. I would say it's a dog, but it's almost like a mangled mechanical version of a dog that he has, and he's kind of got like this one eyebrow raised, and it's kind of like if you could hear the noise, it'd probably be. And then the red carpet goes up, and then the red carpet also tees off and goes to the left to a wooden door, the right to a double wooden door, and then the stairs go up, and there's two spots with pillars that come down. You can see the further area. It looks almost like you can go behind the stairs. The other thing you notice is on each side of the stairs, these two, they seem to be two figures that were kind of slouched down the ground. They look humanoid, but their heads almost kind of come to like one eyeball in the middle, and it kind of lights up red. And almost these stone-like figures kind of stand up and unfold themselves. And you can almost hear like a burp, 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 burp. And they start doom, 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 walking towards you, both at the same time. And they're both like kind of coming in. No weapons are drawn or anything, but you do notice they don't actually have hands. It's more like blades. And one of them kind of turns sideways and slides in, and then like this hand kind of slides out, and it kind of holds its hand up to you, like it's telling you to stop. What do you guys do? What do you got?
Pick up my shield.
Yep. Arm yourself.
Yeah.
Now you guys are kind of like in this doorway right now.
Hello.
Yeah. Does it react?
It kind of like the light kind of dims a little bit and kind of. Hello. It's almost like you're talking to like the McDonald's drive-thru.
Don't ask about it. It's a waste of time.
Please leave the premises. You are trespassing.
Oh, well, we actually came to speak with the hairy eyebrow man.
Wiley is not accepting visitors at this time. Please vacate the area.
Oh, have you seen our friend in Ryu? He's kind of like you, but probably a little more advanced.
Enryu, code 023, reset. No longer your friend.
Oh,
The
no.
Enryu you knew is now dead.
Oh no!
Just go home, right?
What do we do?
And then you begin like the one that's speaking kind of comes up, and he's like this guy like stands eye level to you. He's large, not large, but he's still a medium creature. But yeah, he's still tall enough. Yeah, he like kind of like grabs the door and starts kind of like pushing it towards you to shut it again. Please come back with appointment. Do you let him shut the door on you?
Yep.
All right. And chunk, chunk. And then as the door shuts, you hear kind of a muffled chunk, 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 chunk.
I guess what we feared actually came to pass. Maybe he did die in that building.
Hey, Joy, you mind moving from the front of the door real quick?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Attempt to kick that motherfucker down.
Well, the door's open, so you just want to kick it open, like
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you can do that for free. Well, give me like a strength check. See how hard you kick that thing.
That's better than it was better than it was gonna be.
Yeah, for real. That's cool.
10.
10. All right. Well, yeah, you don't kick it off the hinge or anything, but just boom, it opens back up, and it opens up to this dark room, and everything. Lights come back on again, and yeah, and as you kick it open, you can see the two figures. They've returned to the side of the stairs, and you can see like the lights beginning to come back on again. What do you do from here?
You said they're just now booting back up.
Yeah, like they went back where they were, and they reset, and now you kick the door open, and they're like reactivating again. So you have like a moment to do something if you want to. One would even say like a turn's worth.
Man, if I had a Captain America shield though.
I mean, you can throw your shield at him if you want to. It's not a throwing weapon, so it's going to be like disadvantage and not anything good.
I'm not doing that. Let's see.
And they are
They're
yeah, and they're probably about like 25 feet away from the front door.
So I should make it. Yeah, I'm going in.
Yeah, you run in,
Yeah,
and you're going to try to hit one. Which one are you going for? The one to the right of the stairs or the left of the stairs?
Which one was doing the talking?
That was the one to the left of the stairs.
The left.
You going for the left one? Yeah. Okay. All right. Let me pull this up. Let's see which ones these are.
How strong is that?
Okay. So yeah, you run up and roll to hit that thing.
Wait, which McDonald's cashier you talking about? You talking about the one that beat that lady up and threw the drink on her? Because she was strong. Yeah. 7.
Yeah, you kind of just like come up and just kind of bounce off of it, and then it kind of goes like the one hand that was a hand like pops in and the sword comes out and it starts to stand up. Did anybody else go in with them?
Yeah, Tiff, you wanted to run in and
Yeah.
Eldritch Blast the other
You guys. I mean, we're not going to roll the initiative for the surprise round, but you guys have a surprise round. Everybody can go if you want to, or unless you just want to watch.
11 to hit.
No. These guys, these guys are made of stone, so it's
I Eldritch Blast beside him.
just you kind of knock one of the candles over to the ground, the candelabras.
I summon my halberd and I'm going to fire an Eldritch Blast at same one.
Okay. Yeah, roll to hit.
Damn. 13.
13. Nope, that does not hit these guys.
Hey!
Oh god.
Perry will run in. Time to do the adventure thing.
All right, Perry, go in there and get them. You going after the left one?
Everyone seems to be
Everyone
missing.
jumping the left one? Okay.
Everybody's missing that guy. 16?
No.
Oh my god.
It does not hit.
Can we apologize?
These gotta be these are literal stone constructs.
Yeah, that's all I'm sure.
You feel like you got close.
Yeah.
Excuse me, we have an appointment.
Oh. I was gonna say bonus action attack with the other one.
Well, go ahead.
Yeah, because he's
if that's what you want. This
he's
is
a
your
dual-
turn, and we can have that. In
Yeah, swing with the other one, and I took the 2 weapon fighter, so he gets to add his
Okay.
what you call it to it? Modifier. Oh, there we go. 24.
That hits.
Oh yeah, baby.
Roll damage.
This is just a D6, unfortunately.
Oh, that's not bad. 8.
8. Okay. 8 damage on.
8 slashing. So that's gonna get cut in half.
Abort.
All right.
Like, oh god.
All right. Then you're going to yell that out, and they're going to. That's going to happen. Does anybody else want to attack or anything?
Donning my shield.
Okay. You got your shield out.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Anybody do anything else?
Zeke would have also ran in because I attacked, and he'll just start going yum 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 on the ankles of one of the stones. I'm not even gonna roll anything because it's not like a proper attack. It's just being annoying.
Is he using the help action?
Yeah.
Okay.
That dude was not stone.
So the next person to swing on these guys has advantage, or that one specifically. Okay. Anybody else do anything else?
That's so good.
Fine.
Train the fun. They're already gonna attack us, so might as well.
I'm going to first tell Navi to hide.
Yeah. Okay. And I should like go back outside and like hide behind the door.
Outside around the corner. I'm gonna fire an arrow at the left one.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're all
Yeah.
trying to
Is that
attack the left one.
Is that the one that everyone?
Yeah. Everybody's on
Hey,
that
I got
one.
the hair got hit in. Your
That
boy
was-
made it.
That's one of the agents from the Matrix, dodging everything.
He's just sitting there. You guys are just like
Nat 20.
barely. Yeah. He crit him.
All right.
Can he be crit? Let's see. Yeah. Cool.
Cool.
Big demise.
9 plus 9 is 18 plus 3. 21.
Cool. 21. So that is 20. All right.
Oh,
Plus
wait.
9. Where
Wait
does
a
this 9
second.
plus 9 come from?
Nope, wrong thing. Hang on.
Yeah.
Well, it was a crit, so he doubles.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right.
Let's change that because I rolled a D10
D10.
instead of an 8. 8 plus 3 is 11.
Yeah.
Okay. 11 instead of that. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
I
Cool.
was like, how did he get
Yeah, it's just
19
like,
out of
wait
a
a second.
D8? I was like, that makes
All
no
right.
sense.
Yeah. And so you fire off an arrow and it's a crit and it like goes right into the light and it kind of shatters the glass and you can still see this little like blinking light on the inside that's kind of blinking faster as it's still standing up. And you shout out that you have an appointment. The other one, it kind of is like
Sorry, man, Nate.
searching for scheduled appointments. And this one's got like a more clear robotic voice. But the other one, do you hear him? Defense activated. He stands up. And he's going to make you roll initiative. But the other one seems to be working on it. Ooh, God dang, all right.
That's not terrible.
So 20 and above.
23.
23. What did I get here? So Galvin. Number 1. All right. 15, 19.
I got 18.
Okay, Tippy. 10 to 14.
14.
11.
11.
All right, which one of you guys are going first?
Yeah, let's go. What's up? What you got?
What you got?
I rolled a 6.
What's up, Perry?
Well, I rolled a 6.
17.
Oh,
What the? Ooh. It's okay. He idolizes him, so it's okay, right?
And so Jamar's going last. What'd you get? 8. All right, that ain't bad. So did I get everybody? I think I got everybody. All right, cool. So Gally, you're up first. Yeah, this is the first normal round of combat. So all your advantages and stuff, I'm thinking you still get.
Yeah, I get advantage.
Yeah.
Some stuff like that. He obviously didn't go down when I hit him the first time, so I'm gonna fire again.
Okay, yeah. Roll to hit.
Oh my god.
It bounced back. 7 plus 5 is 13. It's not gonna hit.
No, does not. Glances off of his stone body.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. I just like that's right.
Navi's not gonna just run in and attack.
Said she is.
She is.
Okay, yeah.
Yes.
Miss, okay. The one you guys are hitting, it's his turn. I gotta roll for the other one too, just to put him in there.
Wait, is there someone within 5 feet?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, good. 17.
Misses. So close though. So close.
Like this dude, I already know where the AC sitting at.
Yeah, it's pretty big.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, you run up, get your swings on. It is the one you guys are attacking turn because he rolled a 20 on his. So he is going to swing at Perry because Perry hit him.
Oh yeah.
Gallon's too far away for him to get to. Or well, he can get there, but he'll give a bunch of opportunity attacks. He swings for the first attack is
Got first attack.
15,
Miss.
and the second attack is 15 again.
Woo.
So
Perry got the move.
he gives you the knife hands.
Yeah.
And then it's Tippy's turn.
Haha! Alright. Zeke will again chew dude's ankles, so doing the help action.
Oh
So
well,
I-
you still got the you. Somebody had help. Whoever did you hit him on your arrow attack?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So that used up the help action. Okay, yeah. Sorry, you can't get double advantage though. So
Yeah.
Oh, it doesn't trigger it if you can't get double advantage. It just says the next person
The
making
next
attack.
person attacks.
So yeah, that
so
would use
it's
it.
starting back over.
Okay,
Alright.
so yeah. So
So
he
advantage
gives you the help action, and you trying to hit him.
Yeah.
So roll with advantage.
Okay. It's
He's just like, and the robot's like, what the?
15 to hit.
15 to hit? No, does not hit.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, and that goes to Halinor, your turn.
I'm going to move within 10 feet of him and take a jab with my halberd.
Yeah.
Nice.
Get him.
This pierce.
25.
It hits.
And I'm going to use Wrathful Smite on him.
Okay.
Total is going to be 21.
21.
And he has to make a save throw. Wisdom save throw.
Okay. Wow. He's got -4 on wisdom. Jesus Christ. He rolled a 6.
That is how we will get the dollars. With rent.
What happens to him?
He is frightened of me.
All right. He cannot move towards you. He's scared. But he is like, after that hit, he's like a couple of sparks is like a little bit of maybe his exoskeleton or into whatever it is, the inside seems to be starting to show and the rock's kind of breaking off. He seems to be not doing good. Is there anything else that you can do? Or is that your...
I think I'm out of the threat range, so I'm going to take 10 feet back.
Okay, yeah, you step right back. Yep. This goes to the second one's turn, and he's been sitting there just kind of standing still. No, please vacate. There are no one is scheduled to see Wiley today, and he takes his turn to come out of his confusion. Okay. And that goes to Joy's turn.
I will walk up within. How far away apart are those two things?
They are about 15 feet apart from each other.
Okay. All right. I'll walk up to the one on the left, the one that we've been attacking.
Yeah. Everybody's jumping that one.
Him. Yeah. And I'm just gonna. With the shield on, I'm gonna put my other hand on him, and I'm gonna sacred flame.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I gotta roll something.
Yeah, you gotta make a dex save.
Okay, dex. 11.
13.
Yep. He failed. These guys aren't very nimble.
All right. Let's see.
Oh, rocket boy.
D8 radiant damage.
How's the dex save feel now when you got that low dex?
These guys just got high AC. That's all they got going on.
Take 1 radiant damage.
Oh my god!
And yeah, this kind of burning light kind of comes from him, and he just kind of sparks more. He's just like just sparks are flying everywhere. He's like this big sparkler. You don't see how this guy's still together, but he is somehow.
I don't know if it mattered, but like 4 of that damage was psychic damage.
Oh, let's see.
And my weapon is magical, so I don't know if that matters too.
Nothing extra happened. So
Okay.
they're still good. They're still up. So yeah, this guy. I mean, like you guys literally can't tell how this thing's still put together. That's Joy's turn. Do you want to move or anything around, or you're in melee range of him now?
Yeah, that's.
Wake up, Mary.
That's it. I'm gonna stay right there.
Okay.
Bedtime's 10 p.m.
Perry, your turn.
Run up and hit the one on the left. I see that is.
Oh yeah, he's just like he's just. I mean,
Perry's like finna get his
it's like Goldberg, coming out, and he's got sparks going everywhere. You're just like,
let's try.
this guy's lit up.
First attack, try to hit it.
Yeah, try to hit him.
No, that'd be a 14.
No, it doesn't hit.
The bonus action swing with the other.
Offhand.
Yeah, and that is a 14.
Miss.
Oh my god.
So which sword is your left hand? Is that is that Oseron?
That's Scryne.
Is that Scryne?
Scryne
Main hand's Oseron?
The right hand's Oseron. Almost wanted the action surge right to I was real close. I'm not going to. I was real close though.
All right.
Yeah, just to take 5 feet to the left of it or something. 5, 10 feet.
You just want to move around him,
Yeah,
stay within his
around.
range. Okay.
Yeah, stay within range.
Yeah, no problem. You can go to like they're both here, and you guys are, from my point of view, I guess you guys are around this one, and you're just gonna go around to the side.
Yeah. All right.
And that goes to Torian. Your turn.
Swing on the one on the left.
Get him.
Ooh, 22.
22 hits.
Yeah.
Yeah. Roll that damage on him.
Where my date at?
Spoilers, it's not gonna take much.
Yeah.
Come on.
5.
5, and yeah, he just falls to pieces as you hit him. Just falls to the ground like a hum, just kind of, and just kind of, and like this little red, like bulbs. The light's broken, but the bulb is kind of like.
I step on it.
You step on it and crack it. All right, that goes back to the top of the order, which is Galvin.
All right, seeing that one fall, and great job, guys. And I'll aim at the right one.
Okay, yeah, roll to hit him.
Ridiculous. Oh my God.
Is that 13?
Yeah, that's
13 plus 5 is 18.
18 hits.
Right.
I feel like that's right on the money.
7.
7 damage, piercing, right?
Piercing.
Okay. Cool. That's yours. You got your raptor. What's she gonna do?
Yeah, she
Or
is
he,
going
she,
to,
it.
she is going to bite its. What is it on a roller leg? What is
It's
it?
kind of got these weird little, like, the feet kind of go backwards. It's kind of like those little bouncy, like almost like ski things. Like just kind of bloop, bloop, bloop.
Duck feet.
But yeah, she can go up there. There's nobody within 5 feet of it, but you can
Yeah.
she can hit it or try to.
Yeah, she's gonna try to hit it.
Okay, yeah.
She's gonna try to bite like at it. Is there like a gear in there or something?
Yeah, you can be his leg, you know.
Right, leg.
Get a hold of it. You can't see any exposed parts on this one yet.
19 plus 4, 23.
Got him.
Right.
Bite him.
6 plus 7.
7. Nice. 2 7s. Okay. The number one's dead. Tippy, your turn.
Yay! Alright, so after the first one falls, Zeke jumps back off it and it's like in victory. And then runs over to the other one. And climbs up its back and starts going,
Yeah, it gives you the help action again.
Gives me some help.
All right, takes the help action.
Which I desperately need. Alright, there you go. 13 plus 5 is
18.
18. You hit it. Yay!
Yeah.
Roll that Dema Haze.
alright. 5.
5 damage. Okay.
You
Cool,
don't get a
cool.
modifier?
Yeah, I rolled 2.
Oh, when you rolled out, I was like, oh, she rolled a 5.
All right, yeah. You guys are putting damage on it. It's you're hurting it. That after that goes to Halinor's turn.
I'm going to move in and within 10 feet of him and take a job with the halberd again.
Yeah, get him.
Nope, 16.
Yeah, it just misses. Or just a little bit under. Okay, cool. Do you want to move around or anything else, or is that
5 feet back.
all right? That goes to its turn. After you go, let me think. Who actually the pets are what's in range? Okay. So yeah, they're the closest one. So it's going to swing. It's got 2 attacks. It's going to swing at the swing at the one on its face first and try to get it.
Try and get that closet. You try and get it.
14.
To hit him?
Yeah.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, 14.
13, 6.
7 damage to it.
Okay, and he dies.
So when your summoned pet dies, does it go like in a puff of smoke, or does it like die and stay there?
he will fall to the ground, shriek and fall to the ground, and then be like taken in. Like the ground will like bubble and flame a little bit, and he'll go
Okay.
back to the underworld.
Yeah, he got that one, and then he turns his attention to the raptor that's on him that actually bit him, and rolls a 13.
Hit.
Hit. Okay. 7 damage.
All right.
And that is his turn. He he hits those 2. And actually he's going to move because he doesn't care about opportunity attacks. He's dumb. So he moves away. She can get an opportunity attack on him. Yeah, you roll that to hit. And as he starts to move, he's like, "Leave the premises." And she's like, "Arr!"
Nope, 16.
Okay, yeah, and she kind of like snaps. And he walks up to, I think, actually, Halinor is the closest one to him, even though you moved back. Halinor. Guy, your name, man. But he does walk up and closes the gap on you. He walks up to you, but he has no more actions. So it goes to Joy. Your turn.
All right. I'm going to walk up right beside him. I'm going to hit him with that Sacred Flame.
Yeah, you got to roll against that.
Yeah, dex save 13.
Failed.
All right. Take 5 radiant damage.
Ooh.
Yeah, take it.
Let's see. Okay, he's still up, but he's looking rough. Not as sparky as the other one was, but
all right,
definitely. Is it 5, right? Okay.
Yeah, and that was a cantrip. I'm gonna bonus action a healing word onto oh gosh, Raptor.
Navi.
Navi.
Hey.
That's right, Navi. I was like, I can't think of it. And,
Healing word the raptor. Okay.
Yeah,
Yay.
that'll be 2 plus my 3, so 5.
All right.
5 for the raptor. From Navi.
Yeah, and you cast that heal, and you notice that when you do, that Perry's necklace kind of glows a little brighter as you cast the spell, and then it dims back as the spell ends.
Okay.
That goes Perry's turn.
What kind of damage did the dude do?
Slashing.
Oh, I would have only taken half, but I've already said that he died now, so it's fine.
I mean, if he's not dead, he's not dead.
Okay. He has damage resistance, so that means that he only takes half the damage, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it was a 7, so
He took 3.
he takes 3.
He's still alive.
He's still alive!
Okay. Well, hey, he walked away, so that guy gets an attack of opportunity as well. If he can make attacks.
Yeah, you're doing
If he can make attacks, but not very good.
I mean, roll it, see what happens.
He can do stuff. Or...
Alright. He'll try and make an attack opportunity. 14.
Oh, hey, he missed. So yeah,
Close.
that goes to Perry's turn.
All right. Check out the strand. I swear I can do this. Then run up to the robot because I think I'm like 10, maybe 10. 15.
He's kind of like
I don't know
where I got him in my head, where we've positioned him.
back behind you.
Yeah, he's kind of behind you.
All right. Yeah, just go toward him.
Yeah, you're kind of on the same side of the room the left one's on, sort of now.
Yeah. That's why I was like,
Yeah.
I got 25.
They're the
minutes
model.
to-
We're keeping it together.
Yeah. All right,
ahead.
go ahead and swing. Yeah. Miss bonus action swing with the offhand.
Missed.
I missed. That's a 1. I'm pretty sure. I'm like,
Pretty sure that misses,
it
yeah.
was a 1. Well, it rolled and hit. I'm like, was it the 20 or was it the 1? I was like, I'm thinking it was the 1. So yeah, I missed with both.
Isn't the 1 and the 20 on the opposite sides?
Well, no, it's landed to another D20.
Oh,
and
okay,
I was
gotcha.
like looking at 1. I'm like,
Yeah.
Did I? Was it? I'm pretty sure it was. Yeah, I'm gonna say it was the 1.
All right. So that goes to Toria's turn.
Oh, yeah.
Did you crit him?
Yep, not 20.
All right, that hits.
Wait, so how does my savage attacker work with me being a half orc?
Oh God, I forgot about that.
Oh, you roll the damage
And
dice
then
again?
Yeah, he rolls the damage dice again, and it gets added to the.
Attack
I
roll?
think like orcs get to do dumb damage when they crit.
Well, you do your crit damage
Yeah.
and add the extra damage on top of it.
So roll once, double it, and then add the extra damage.
There you go.
12
God.
plus 18.
Dang.
This dude's dead.
Wait,
Plus your mind.
plus 5.
Yeah.
23.
So yeah, you come down with your sword and you just kind of like carve through him, and it's kind of like this, almost like the it's like he's hot as he breaks apart. But he doesn't just break apart; he like explodes in both directions.
And then I look over at Perry. Perry, you gotta slow down and concentrate when you're fighting. You're getting too excited.
It's my first real
I
battle.
know.
And
I'm
then
trying to help you out a little.
as that one explodes, there's a almost like a siren sound, like a bow, 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 and like a red light start flashing in the room, and there's almost kind of like a shimmer in the on the picture on the wall. It almost looks like he's moving now, and he says, "Ha ha! What are you doing here, intruders? He's mine!"
Oh God.
And it's like the same picture, but now it has the older head on it that's talking to you. And the room starts kind of the sirens stop, and you see on the ceiling like these little lights that come out and they kind of go back up. And he said yes. He tells you can't have him. And what are you doing here? And he's waiting.
He deserves a hero's burial because he died a hero, like all other adventurers.
He died long ago. He's been my puppet ever since.
Oh God, that's real. That's good.
He may be your puppet, but he's my friend.
Oh.
And you kind of see like the picture just kind of go.
He deserves a proper burial. We're gonna get him back one way or another. Yeah.
And then he says, "Well, come find him if you can. I'll be waiting." And he kind of shimmers away as the illusion fades.
Waiting where?
And while he's shimmering away, I'm gonna shoot an acid splash cantrip at him.
Yeah. Gonna go throw acid at the picture.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. The acid splashes in the picture, and the picture begins to kind of melt away, and you can see kind of like the wood behind the picture frame in the wall. It doesn't reveal a door or anything like that, but the picture is ruined.
Yeah.
And you guys are left alone with the kind of like a couple of sparks from these pieces of robot on the ground, and then the distant sound of the.
Oh man, we need to get the cool map with the score, the lines leading up to a score.
So the acid like left like this. Do.
I'm gonna run up right in Torian's face.
He's waiting for us somewhere. Where do we go?
I have no clue, but we're gonna find him.
Which way do we go first, left or right?
And there's also this room in the upstairs. It goes left and right. What do you guys want to look around first? Are you good? Are you okay, Mary, to go a little bit longer to explore just a tidbit?
Oh, I'm tired.
Yeah.
We can go a little bit longer. It's hard work being awake.
Yeah.
All right.
So tired.
All right. So eat some candy, Mary.
Sugar in you.
We won't go too much longer. All right. So yeah, you guys are left in this room. They click. What you guys got? You got a doorway to the left, double doors to the right. And then, well, you get left and then right. I'll do it for your directions. And then the stairs that go up, and it looks like a little space behind the stairs. So it's kind of like they go up and then the wall goes back a little further. Like there's like a table in the corner, and the carpet kind of ends there and it turns into marble floor. And they go up to where the picture was, and they go left and right up to higher balconies that you can't see up. What do you guys want to look at? You guys want to explore this room?
Yeah, might as well before we go anywhere else.
Okay.
So Zeke will give out another victory cry like he does,
Yeah.
and run over to me and climb up and sit on my shoulder. I'll give him scratches, and then he'll run back down and start tearing apart the room.
He just
So
starts
the
going through
room
it.
that we're in, if there's any like a couch with cushions on it or something, he's now going to be like,
There is over on the right side against the wall.
yeah,
Okay.
he's making a mess.
Yep. Okay. Cool. So, give me. Let's just do a group investigate. Look around the room, and we'll sum up the. So, like, I want to look over here. I want to look over there. You don't have to worry about it. So, yeah.
God, no, boy. Oh my God, no, man, that's not good. 6. I was going to the right. I'm gonna go to the right. So 6.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna like like this whole room that you're standing in.
Okay.
At least the first floor. You guys can look around. So yeah, what? Tell me what
I
everybody
got a
got.
19. Zeke got a 2.
Okay, 8. All right.
Oh, I need to roll for it. Oh, God. 7 and 11.
All right. What'd you get?
I got 6.
All right.
7.
What?
I rolled
5.
a 7.
5.
God.
I rolled a 15, but it's a 14.
Yeah.
Pretty bad.
Zeke rolled a 4, but it's a 2.
All right. Well, just for the sake of it, you guys did a group check, and you really shouldn't have found anything.
What the hell?
But Joy and Tippy, you guys within the room, like this is it's completely normal open room, but you guys go kind of behind where the stairs are, kind of back in the area I was telling you about, and you see that there are 2 metal doors that kind of look misplaced, and there are 2 keyholes between the 2. One has a red color to it, and the other has a green. That's what you find in this room. And through investigating, yeah. Well, that's what you get. That's what you get.
Okay. I'm gonna attempt to open the doors.
Okay. There's no handle. You push on it, and it just kind of. It doesn't even go kunk kunk kunk. It doesn't move. It just it's like solid when you push on it.
Gotcha. Okay.
I'm gonna look over the fallen golems that we killed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You look through, and there's a bunch of odd parts, and there's a metal, like it looks like bronze to you. It's copper. Yeah, it's just a bunch of stuff that you don't really understand, but you find like kind of a little glowy orb. It's very faded. It almost it looks like one of those little things they got the electricity in it. You put your hand on.
Oh right. Okay.
Yeah.
It's so cool.
Go and spin.
Yeah. It looks like one of those little lightning ball things, but it's as you find it, it looks cracked and it's barely working, and it begins to fade.
Okay.
But that's about the only interesting thing you find. And then you can, like, some of their arms are broken apart, and you can see, like, there's, like, a hand inside where the blades are, and they look like they slid in and out. But other than that, there's nothing really of interest in those guys. But as far as this room on this floor is concerned, you two are pretty sure you found everything here.
Okay.
Found the door with the 2 keyholes.
Mm-hmm.
A green keyhole and a red keyhole.
That's right.
All right. I think we need to find some keys, probably elsewhere, and then come back here.
God, now we're playing Resident Evil. Let's go upstairs.
You go upstairs?
Yeah.
All right, yeah. You go upstairs, and there's several doors up here. You try them all. They're locked.
Aha!
You try one, and it says, it has an etching of a shield.
Please, no.
But yeah, they are locked.
Statue, I need to move.
Yeah, for real. I was going to say it's upstairs. Oh, God.
Yeah, so you guys, the upstairs doors you guys try, they are locked.
Okay.
Okay. Go back downstairs.
Mm-hmm.
Then those left and right.
Yeah. As like coming from in the door. Well, I'll use that point of view. Like you're looking at the stairs. There's left and right. Yeah. So which one do you want to try? Either one of those?
Yeah, start heading to the left.
Okay. You open the left, and you open up to this very large dining room table. You can hear the clock ticking in the distance, and the clock's on the right wall as you're looking in, or the right wall as you're looking in. On the other side, there's a lit fire that you saw when you're looking through the windows. And yeah, that's what you see when you come into this room.
Okay.
Anything on the walls?
There are several like old paintings of like just scenery. If you guys go in and you investigate,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give me that.
I'm gonna look behind the clock.
yeah, the clock. You try to like push it out of the way.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't move. But there's a picture beside the clock, and it's got 2 guys that are fighting. One guy has a longer sword that's stabbing the guy through the head, and he's wearing red. And another guy that's getting stabbed in the head is wearing green, and he has a shorter sword, and he's stabbing the guy in the chest. And yeah, you can make an investigate if you'd like to.
Yeah. I'll assist whoever
Okay, good.
does it.
What is that? You go look at the. What are you investigating?
I was investigating the painting first.
Okay.
My investigation's not very high. 12.
What I gave you is what you still get.
I'm gonna start peeking behind all these paintings.
Yeah, you start moving the painting to the side. You don't find anything behind them, but you do notice if you try to move the one that has the two guys beside the clock, that painting does not move. Yeah. And then for you, Heath, make an investigate check while you're the one that's been checking this out over here.
13.
13. Where's my book at? You do notice that this clock, as like clocks do exist in the world now. Like usually back in the old 200 ago, you just kind of look up in the sky and be like, it's about this time. But with all the dwarven creations and such, gears and all that do work. So you guys are familiar with clocks. This clock it says 6:15, and the second hand is not moving. And it's like a grandfather clock standing there, and the glass does open up.
I'm going to try to position the hands in which I see the stabs of the two individuals.
Yeah, and then this is a thing I totally didn't even mention, that in the clock, on the clock face, there's a helmet, there's a shield, there's a body, and then there is another sword. And so you want to, so you got guy dressed in red, stabbing green dude with a long sword in the face. Guy in green, stabbing red guy in the body with the short sword. So what do you want to do?
And you said the long hand does not move.
The second hand is not moving.
The second hand, okay. And does it seem to match the angle in which the long sword is piercing the green guy?
The angle?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Is the short sword at the same angle as the short sword of the guy getting stabbed in the head?
Look, they're both standing face each other. The guy in red is stabbing other dude in the face, and the other guy his sword is lower, stabbing the other guy in the body.
I'm gonna position the short hand in which where the guy being stabbed in the head would be.
Okay. So you position it that way. I see where you're going with that.
Yeah.
But it does not work.
Okay. I like Resident Evil, man. I don't know.
Well, I mean, it's
Try it. Switch them around. Just
Yeah,
make
I'm gonna try
switch
the
them around.
opposite way.
Yeah.
Then.
okay. You try like you're going at the angle that the swords are.
Yeah.
Okay. You try that again. It does not work.
What symbols did you say was on the clock?
Shield.
There's a shield and a like armor, like chest armor, a helmet, and a sword.
Okay, the long and the short hand on the clock, are they any certain color?
No.
Alright, so the one that's poking towards the head,
Yeah.
You still got the
move
longer
that
sword.
towards the
The
towards the helmet,
Yep.
and then
Yeah.
the one pointing to the chest, move that towards the chest piece.
You hear a click.
Yep.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah.
You hear a click, and the
Bam.
painting on the wall falls off onto the ground. And inside this little hole in the wall, there is a red key.
Ha ha!
Sweet.
Take the key.
Yeah, you take the key. All right. And in this dining hall, further down past the clock on that same wall, there's a door by the fireplace, and then there's the way you guys came back to the other door on the other side.
Do we? So what now?
I guess we head to the other side.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, I guess we'll go back.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, cool. You go back. All right, you go back to the other side, and you walk into it's just a plain open room. Smooth stone floor. There's no window, so you would assume the window you look through is further. There's a door on the other side. The one you look through is on the other side into that hallway. There is there's just a pedestal with a vase sitting in the middle of the room.
I will investigate it. I'll go up and look at it, see if there's any writings on the vase or.
Yeah. You check out the
pencils.
vase and you give it a good look over. There's nothing identifying on the outside of the vase. Look over on the inside, and you see a green key kind of shines at you when you look into it.
Hey Perry,
Mm-hmm.
could you try to get that key out?
Why don't you get it out?
I thought you were helpful.
Yeah, I guess so.
So I'll hire you.
Yeah. So yeah, I walk over there to it.
Yeah, you go up to it.
There's a key on the inside of it?
Yeah, look in.
I grab the vase. I
Grab-
drop that bad boy on the ground.
You grab the vase and throw it on the ground. All right. Well, when you pick the vase up, you hear a click. The door behind you locks,
Ah!
and you hear a rumble,
Uh,
and a little bit of dirt hits you on the
No, we're about to
the
get
shoulder,
this.
No!
and the ceiling begins to lower down as the key lays on the ground. And you guys got 2 minutes. What do you do?
No! What was in the room? Nothing? Aside from the
Where the
vases?
vase came out off of, is there any kind of like levers or any kind of pressure switches or anything?
There was a pressure switch that came up when he actually it lowered down into it when he picked up the vase.
Okay. I'm going to try to press it down.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's kind of like there's an indentation. You like push down on it. Nothing. It continues to.
Did the vase shatter into a million pieces, or is there a like defined bottom?
No, it shattered. It's everywhere.
Did anybody grab the key?
No,
Yeah.
nobody grabbed the key.
I grabbed the key.
You grabbed the key. Okay. Guys got a minute 18.
Is there anything else? If I look around the room, is there another vase or anything else in the room?
This
No?
plain room, just 2 doors. And this
Does the door have a like a lock on it?
something locked. You haven't tried the door yet.
Okay.
How much would you say that vase weighed?
I don't know,
If you
5,
would've-
10 pounds, maybe 5 pounds.
Can I reach the
How much do
ceiling
our
yet?
water skins hold?
Can you reach the ceiling yet? Not quite. It's getting close though.
Oh shit.
So it's the ceiling that's coming down,
Mm-hmm.
not the walls coming in.
Yeah, and there's 2 wooden doors on each side of you, and this pillar in the middle.
I'll go to the door we
Try
haven't been
both
to
doors.
yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, try the doors. They're both locked.
Try the key on the doors.
Yeah,
You try the key. Which door?
The one we came through.
yeah,
All right. It fits. Turn it.
Turn it.
yeah.
Go.
Turn it.
It opens.
Okay.
No, no, no. God, we have like 28 seconds left.
That was fun. That was so much fun.
And as you come out, it just kind of slows down and you hear like in the distance, you almost came a D&D sandwich.
And I yelled back, hey, you're destroying your own mansion.
Oh
Oh
man.
no, you got half of us!
Half of us are dead. Don't worry about us anymore.
Oh.
We'll just leave.
I guess we're going home.
He doesn't mock you. All right. Whew. Go in. I think I was like, I'm about to kill the whole party. They're not getting out of here.
That was fun. That was great.
All right, so we have green key and red key.
You guys got both the keys. Whew, in a close call.
We go to steel door, or I head towards steel door.
All right, yeah.
I have red key.
I have green key.
Yeah.
Turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys just
Turn
put it and you turn them.
Yeah.
You guys kind of figure out that you guys got to turn them at the same time. Like you try to turn one individually, it doesn't work, but you both
Okay.
get it turned, and then as you do, it just almost like just smoothly. There's no even like creak or rub against stone. It just opens up and like a light breeze blows on your face, and you look down into stairs, and it's like a carved out stone stairs leading down. And there are a couple of torches in the wall. And you look down at the bottom, and it looks much brighter down at the bottom than it does where you are. Like it, almost like it's very lit, like almost like a white light. What do you guys do?
Heading down.
Yep.
You go down? Okay.
We'll grab one of the torches and then.
Yeah, you grab a torch. Okay, cool.
So, I'll grab one just because Joy grabbed one.
Yeah.
Because he likes Joy a lot, so he's like, yeah, I'm going to follow him. And so I grab a torch as well.
Okay. Yeah, you guys get down to you guys go down. You get to the bottom. You're not met with any robots or anything. They don't jump out and attack you. But you get to the bottom. You're looking kind of down a long hallway. The light seems to be coming from like the corners of the wall, like almost kind of like not quite like these lights, like the fluorescent lights, but similar, like running down the edges and then on the ground they kind of light up. And it seems to be behind kind of like glass walls on each side. And at the very end of the hallway, there's another large metal door that seems to have like a spinning like handle, like a ship's door on the other side. And then whoever's got the best perception, you can make me a perception check, and then with advantage, because you guys are all looking. Instead of doing a group check, we'll just help whoever's got the best.
+2 for perception.
Yeah,
Me too.
Alright.
Man, go ahead.
All right.
Yeah, you guys are looking around.
No.
Yeah.
12.
Okay. Well, are you guys helping him?
He did it with
He
advantage.
rolled.
That was advantage?
That was
Okay.
advantage.
So, what you do see is that on the other side, down this, it's about a 50-foot hallway, straight, and you see it looks like a square above the door, like what something would open or close, maybe. But that's all you get. But yeah, again, it's like these white walls. Even the floor is white and it's lit with these strange lights. They could be magical, you don't know. But the walls, they're glass on each side, and there seems to be about like a couple of inches before the actual wall on the other side. So what you guys do? You're met with this long hallway.
Is the floor smooth as well?
It is.
Okay. I'm going to take my time and look around, examine the wall on the other side of the glass, see if I can see anything.
Yeah, and it's this is almost like, I would say, like hospital clean. Like there's a white wall. There's nothing for you to see. You can kind of see like on the other side running like odd looking like crystals that are producing this light. But other than that, you don't. This is with your perception you already made. This is pretty much what you're getting at this point.
So you said it's a white. Sorry.
Yeah,
you said
no.
it's a white corridor.
Yeah, it's a long
And
hallway
then there's glass.
on
A
each side.
glass hole inside of the corridor.
Yep. So imagine like a long corridor, and then just like a few inches on each side, glass that runs down each side.
But you can go behind that glass, or no?
You wouldn't be able to fit. No, it's only like that far.
Okay. Is there a gap at any stage, or does it go right up to the walls?
They go. Oh, what you mean like a gap?
Like
Like
at the
oh, for you to like get in? No,
edge,
no. You can't. There's no like sticking your finger in or anything.
Okay.
I'm going to try to peek in between this glass and the wall. Is there any kind of mechanism there?
Like, or what are you just like kind of looking like around the edges,
Yeah.
the corners? Okay, so you look. Well, specifically looking like around the corners and stuff, back kind of where you guys are coming from. You see several little silver. You can't see them. But you can see like the edges of them. They look almost like kind of like little like tires. Really, is what they kind of look like little circular things, but you can't see the full circle. That's the only different thing, and they seem to be kind of like in a slot in the wall behind the glass. What do you guys want to do?
Oh boy.
Cool. Yep.
How many feet
Wait.
is this corridor?
50.
50 feet total.
How high is the ceiling? How high
There's
is
the
the
door at the
ceiling?
other end. How's the ceiling? 10 feet.
Oh,
Is
boy.
there
Here we go.
anything to kind of grab onto, or is this smooth?
Smooth.
Oh, God darn it.
Yep.
Yep. God.
What are you guys talking about? All right.
He's gonna turn into a bat,
Yeah.
and he's gonna fly
Okay. Where's he going?
to the end.
He flies all the way to the end.
Yeah.
All right. And he makes it. No problem.
Nothing happens to him.
Nothing happens to him.
Cool. All right. He flies back.
Mhm.
He seems chill.
Okay. I'm going to take the 10-foot pole out, and is it like is the floor sectioned off, or is it just like a smooth floor?
It's a smooth floor. With looking at the floor specifically, you can make an investigate.
Good. I think that's 17. 17.
Okay, so looking at the floor specifically, it looks very smooth, but as you like look closer at it, like this very center just seems a little odd to you, and you kind of rub your finger over it, and it seems like there is like a seam, like a crease here, like there is a space, but you just can't see it because it's so perfectly fit together.
Okay. I'm gonna nod at the rest of the group, and I'm going to, with the pole out, like touching the ground, and kind of like make my way toward inside the room.
Okay, yeah, and you tap in.
Yeah.
How far do you go in?
I'll start with 5 feet,
Okay, yeah, you tap in, nothing happens.
and I will look around, see if anything's activated.
No,
All right,
it's just like only thing you guys can even hear is like your own clanking of your armor. It's deadly silent.
I'll continue to tap and make my way.
Okay. Yeah, you go another. Well, as you're going, how far are you wanting to go tapping?
I'm gonna keep tapping. Let's go another 10 feet, just tapping.
Okay. What are the rest of you guys doing while he's tapping?
I'm gonna follow him in.
I'm watching
I
for
mean,
now
why wouldn't I?
at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, Perry's like, he's in there, but he's got swords ready. He's just like, wait, just looking. Yeah, oh boy.
So you guys are behind him tapping, but you're waiting at the entrance?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You go another 10 feet, nothing happens.
Okay.
I start making my way into behind him.
Okay. You go in?
What about the walls? Have the walls got creases in them at all?
There's just like smooth glass on each side. Doesn't look like they've been fitted together like windows or anything. It's just like the whole thing. It's one big sheet of glass.
I'll continue tapping another 5 feet.
Okay. Let's see. How far have we gone? 25 now? I think.
Stop 25.
25?
Halfway in.
About halfway? Nothing happens. What are you doing, Tippy? You still standing back there?
No, Tippy starts following now.
Okay.
I've gone 25 feet. Nothing's happened so
Okay.
far.
Have I gotten to that crease that I noticed?
Well, that's like down the center of the whole floor.
Oh, it's down that
Yeah,
whole
like you're
thing.
walking
Okay, I
along
thought
with
it
it.
was
Sorry.
doing-
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. I'm going to.
The center of the whole floor this way?
Yeah, you guys are walking
down?
with it.
Okay. I'm going to stay to the side of that crease. I'm going to kind of instruct them to stay to the side of it.
Yeah, pick a side.
Yeah,
Okay.
pick a side. And I'll continue tapping another 5 feet.
Okay. You tap another 5 feet. Now something happens. You never feel a pressure plate or anything give as you're tapping, but you see at the other end in front of you that little square that you noticed. It opens up, and it's almost like a little, I'd say like a little crystal of like yellow light, and the floor beneath you kind of shifts just a little bit, kind of opens up.
Oh, God.
Back behind you, you hear something raise up, and you turn and see like a pedestal seems to kind of come out of the ground with another crystal on top of it.
All right.
And the little things you noticed earlier kind of begin to slide out of the wall.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
The crystal at the other end of the hallway shoots a beam of light that hits the other crystal, and it reflects over all these tiny discs in the wall, which reflects more. And
God.
in the ground, you see almost like a chain, like almost like a bicycle chain, a thick one that seems to be pulling this thing towards you as it slides across the ground. And these yellow like lasers are coming at the hall, and they seem to be going quite fast. What do you guys want to do?
I'll start moving toward the other side of the hall.
Yeah, you guys start like you book it down to the end of the hall.
Yeah, the end of.
I
Yeah.
want to Eldritch Blast at the crystal.
Yeah. I was
Okay,
gonna,
which
I was
one?
gonna make an attack at the crystal
At
myself.
the one at the end.
The one-
At the entrance.
The one that's on the pedestal behind you.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, roll for it.
5 plus 7 is
12.
12.
12 to hit the crystal.
Okay, and that's Eldritch Blast, right?
Yep.
Okay. Misses. But it does hit the crystal, and the beams that seem to be coming from it turn like this purple color for a minute and then dissipate as they seem to, be reflected. I imagine like that old cartoon where like, look, we make a laser, where they like shoot a laser and hold two mirrors and it like stays there. It's like, that's not how it works. But anyway, yeah.
I was thinking, never mind. So, do we have like, yeah, because I want to hit one of the crystals. So she went.
So what are you swinging? What are you trying to hit with?
You said there was like two other.
So
blocks
aside
on
from who was told me, like you said, you moved, right? You went to the end of the hallway. Did anybody else? Everybody else is like still standing in the middle, as far as I'm aware.
Yeah. So you shot at the crystal at the end of the hall.
The one behind you guys.
The one behind us is the
Yeah,
entrance.
not the one above the door in front of you.
I can't reach that. Can I? I'm trying to. God.
Do you have ranged weapons?
Nah, actually, I picked up a longbow.
Yeah.
I'm not proficient in
How
it.
tall
What's
is
it?
it? How tall is the crystal?
Which one?
they're shooting directly at each other, like a direct line.
Okay, so the one above the door is about 9 feet off the ground. The ceiling's 10 feet.
Okay.
It's shooting kind of down at an angle towards the one behind you, which is about 5 feet off the ground.
Okay.
On this pedestal.
Can I lift my shield up and block the beam?
You can.
All right.
You hold it up?
Yeah.
Okay. So, what is your shield made out of?
It's metal.
Yeah, is it like polished metal?
Probably was.
Okay. So, yeah, you hold it up and it blocks off this beam, and nothing stops. Everything is still moving. But you immediately, as soon as you hold it up, you can feel your shield getting hot.
Okay, pull it down.
You pull it down?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, and then it goes back, and it's still pulling. I haven't put a timer on you guys yet, but what are you guys going to do?
I'm going to the end of the hall,
Yeah.
and I'm going to take a swing on the crystal there.
Okay, go try. Hit up at it.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, go for it.
Okay. 23.
23 hits it.
Okay. 13.
13. Okie-dokie. You stab it, and you're using
I'm
your.
using my pack weapon.
Okay. What's it made out of?
It's made out of magic, man.
Yeah. What kind of damage does it do?
I can choose either slashing or piercing.
Okay, cool. Which one are you doing?
Piercing.
Piercing? All right, cool. All right, yeah, you hit it. It doesn't, it kind of seems to dislodge a little bit, which it makes the thing that's moving towards you guys quite quickly, by the way. It changes how it is, and it's not quite hitting the reflections anymore. And there seems to be kind of like open spot down to the bottom left of it. Like maybe if you like laid down, you could go under it. So yeah, you guys in the middle, you guys moving because this thing's coming.
Yeah, I ran to the end.
Yeah, you guys are running to the end.
Yeah.
Do I feel like I can fit under that in that square? In that
Ooh,
space?
I don't know, man. That's
I'm a big dude.
you may have trouble.
Okay.
Can I shoot an arrow at the one he hit?
Yeah, I
To
mean,
try
sure,
to dislodge it
sure.
completely.
And this thing's about halfway down the hallway at this point,
Boy,
and it's speeding up. So yeah, decide what you're gonna do quick.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot the
All
arrows.
right, shoot it, roll it. What is everybody else doing while he's rolling?
Okay. You said the floor opened up a little bit.
Yep.
And did you describe a chain moving this mechanism underneath?
Mhm.
Can I Eldritch Blast that?
Yeah, you can hit it. Make your roll too as well. And
Yes.
there's still this doorway at the very end with the like spinning handle.
17.
17. Okay. You hit it. Roll damage.
Okay. 4.
4. Okay. Does not seem to slow it.
Okay.
It's still coming. Yeah. What are you guys doing?
I start trying to spin the handle.
Okay. It's a tough handle. Make an athletics check.
Okay.
I assist.
You assist. Okay. Roll
Well, I
advantage.
just attack something.
Yeah. Well, Joy, you're down there. What do you do?
Yeah.
I'll help her.
You give her assist.
Yeah.
All right.
Before dash time.
15, 16, 17.
17. Okay. Yeah. You start spinning it, but it's not open yet. And you guys pretty much at this point before it's going to get to you have like everybody can do one thing, and it's going to get there. So make it count. This is your turn right here.
So what do I need to attack? Do I attack the chain or do I attack the crystal at the other end? Or need something to hit?
Well, it seems the one at the end of the hall is the source of whatever it's producing.
Yeah, and you guys are like kind of like under it right now. I can ramp and hit it.
I'm gonna run to the other crystal since it's producing. I can
The one moving towards you?
no,
No, the other one.
The other one.
The one
Above
above?
the X.
Okay. So this is the hallway. It's coming from here, like it's moving. This one over here is shooting at it, and you guys are over here under it with the
I
door.
can't reach any of those kind of.
You can probably make it jump and try to hit the one above you.
I need something to hit. Do I? Or should I just try to hit the chain?
Just trying to open the door.
I'm gonna try to hit the.
There's the
We
door.
got 2 people on the door already.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to aim at the chain.
Okay, yeah, you go. It's not a very big opening, so you have to turn your sword sideways and kind of stab it down if you want to do that.
I need some.
And again, like when you shot your Eldritch Blast, you hit it, but it also like the floor kind of got burnt, and then also the chain got hit. Jamal, what do you want to do? They're all down at the end of the hallway. Mary's trying to open the door, and it's turning. They're trying to hit the crystals. They've shifted the crystals to where there's like a gap to kind of like lay down and not get hit, maybe.
stuff to do. So we're gonna go
Yeah, I
for
mean the crystal that we're at the end of the hall. You probably can't.
I
reach
can't reach that. Yeah, there's just nothing I can do to reach it. Yeah, I'm gonna try to hit the chain.
Okay, yeah, roll for it.
First attack. Oh my god. 12.
No.
Bonus action, swing with the other one. Miss.
Yeah, and you just can't get your sword down.
Yeah,
You're
action
kinda-
surge.
What are you trying to hit?
You're gonna action surge this thing?
Yeah.
What are you trying to
A
hit?
chain.
There's an opening in the floor about that big, and you can see the chain that's pulling this thing across the floor.
I'm gonna shoot at the chain with my magic missiles. They don't miss.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, they hit for sure, but it is metal, so they have to do enough damage to.
Yeah.
And also the chain's moving, so hitting the same spot is kind of hard to do. But
This one attack, it's 22.
22 on 1? All right, give me the damage for the chain then.
That sucks so bad. I missed 3.
And that is all you can do.
Yeah, I missed 3 attacks on it. Oh, well, I'm at roll maximum. 9. Yeah, roll maximum damage.
Okay.
God, that sucks.
Yeah, and you can see like the chain is kind of like, you can see it like wobble, like you've added like slack, and you can kind of actually hear it now. Like you've done something.
Yeah.
Your magic missile it. Okay, go
I
ahead.
gotta shoot 3 magic missiles. Let's see. 5, 7, 10.
10?
Yeah.
Okay. 10.
And that's
You.
one spell for the day.
So. Okay. Okay. The chain did not break, but you guys have done enough damage that the thing that's coming, the laser show that's coming, is slowed down and bought you guys another round.
I'm going to poke at it again with the halberd. The crystal above the archway or door.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. 23.
23 hits. And give me the damage.
Okay, good. 14.
14. So. Okay. So again, it doesn't break, it doesn't fall off, but it opens up this area more, and it's almost kind of like when it was a 9-degree angle is open on that one side now, and the light itself is kind of like blinking, like almost kind of like a bad light bulb. Like it seems like you've done something,
Okay.
but it hasn't diffused the situation yet.
I will fire another arrow at it.
Okay.
Same one he was attacking.
Yeah. Throw an arrow at that. Mary, are you still trying to open the door?
Yeah, so I'll do another athletics.
Yeah, if Joey's still helping you.
Yeah.
Yeah, what'd you get?
11.
11 does not hit it.
Let me precision attack it.
All right.
16.
16 will hit it.
All right.
What'd you roll, Mary?
8 with advantage.
Okay. What'd you get?
9 points of damage.
9 points of damage. All right. Okie dokie. Mary and... Huh?
Hallway boss.
Yeah.
Yeah, hallway boss. And Mary, you're just like... And it slows down, it gets harder, and you feel like you've spun it, and you can see like the things that are moving, like there's 2 things in the middle of the circle that are like coming out, and you think you almost got it. You're so close. The arrow you shoot successfully knocks this crystal out, and it kind of rolls down to the ground, stopping what's behind you. And you can see the square above you has a lot of bright light, and you can feel the heat kind of coming at it, and the room starts to get hotter. But the impending doom that's been coming in the hallway, that has stopped. Well, the mechanism has not stopped. This pillar is still sliding down, not as quick as it was before, and you guys are still in the hallway. So you got a little bit of breathing room, but the room definitely got a lot hotter as soon as this focusing mechanism was lost. Right. So you may not be out of the woods yet, but what do you guys want to do from here? Yeah, you got a little bit more leeway now.
Yeah. Get this door open.
Yeah, I'm going to start working on the door then.
Yeah.
I was gonna run towards the door. Yeah.
Yeah. So everybody grabs a hold of the door and starts turning.
Yeah.
Okay. With everybody rolling, you guys are able to, you got it pretty close, and you finally get it, and it's going and you push it open and run through, and it opens up into a differently, like it's almost like you guys just went through like a movie there for a second, and the room it opens up to is much more like stone and dark. It's almost kind of like this round room that reaches out in front of you. It's lit by torches and the light from the door that you just opened. there is in this room a lot of many workbenches and like metal pieces, and there's a hearth open to the left that produces more orange red light into the room. There's a couple of little knickknacks you got your eyes go to first. Like there seems to be it's almost like kind of like large glass tops that are put over little pedestals of just little items here and there. And above you, you can see an opening. The ceiling goes very far up, and you can see like a little opening big enough for some contraption maybe, or maybe even like someone coming in and out. Maybe it's on the roof. You don't see the contraption itself in the room, but what you do see, several robotic parts at the other end of the room, some put together, some not. But on the floor between all these parts, you see a figure's backs to you, shirtless, and it has kind of baggy pants on, and it's kind of hunched over, and you kind of hear this noise. And on the other end, you see someone laying onto the floor, and you see like this white jacket, and his foot's kind of twitching. And you can hear splatters of what seems to be blood. And as you guys watch this, Enryu kind of turns and looks towards you guys, and you see like his jaw is almost like unhinged. It kind of goes up to his almost his ears, and he's got these odd flat teeth and blood dripping down his face and these yellow eyes as he turns and looks at you and stand up. And behind him you can see Wiley, his throat's ripped out. And Enryu like looks at you guys as you come in the room, and he kind of gives this almost like a hiss noise. There's a little bit of like steam seems to escape his mouth, and blood drips down his body. And that's where we'll stop today. Yay!
Yay!
You guys made it through Resident Evil House.
Was that Kevin or Kenneth that was laying there getting eaten?
That's Kevin. No, that's Kenneth. Kenneth died in the helicopter. Kenneth's dead outside. Yeah.
Resident Mega Man evil right now.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh man. Well, that is it for this episode, guys. Thank you very much for joining us tonight. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll be back. Should be back. I think next weekend. I don't think we have anything going on next weekend. Next Saturday we'll be back. See what happens with Enryu.
Halloween episode's coming up. We're gonna have to dress up for y'all.
Maybe.
Yeah, just put the phone bless you.
Yeah. If you guys have any fan art or anything you want to say to us, hashtag Charisma Plus DND, or just hashtag Charisma Plus. We'll see it. If it's fan art, we'll feature it next time. And thank you guys for watching. Bye.